Let's effing go, dude. Smite 2 Gaming. Let's change the... Well, it's not a watch party. I'm by myself. This ain't no damn watch party. Update titles. Let's freaking go. Saving, saving, boom, boom, boom. Is the thing here? No. Okay. I think we're all good. Okay, we are red team rooting. I'm not gonna lie. We've got a Hunbat's Wukong double ban from blue side into an Aladdin Ares hover. So far we've got Hoi Yi, we've got obviously Ares, if they don't ban it, they do. So we've got Hoi Yi, we've got Jing Wei, we've got Agni, all available, triple hunters. And some other stuff too, you know, obviously. But those are really the three big picks you got to be careful about. This Odin as well, we'll see if it is enjoyed or not. We got a whole lot of shit up though. So big picture is you got to make a decision. Are you gonna lock that shit in or no? Right? Ares ban here, we're waiting, and the Odin ban does match. So you have three really good ADCs up. Do you take one? Do you ban one? Or do you leave all three open? I would probably leave all three open and then ban something else. Tsukiyomi, I guess, is available. Maybe. I don't think it is. Maybe they agreed on it. So it could be a Suki ban here, or it could be a... it is a Suki ban. Alright, triple ADCs are up. Do we pick one or no? That's the big question. Which one are we taking if so? Usually it's Hoi Yi, but you don't have to, I guess. And you won't. So Nemesis instead gets taken. This is likely for solo. It's a good flex though. Really good in the laning phase. Good matchups generally speaking. Makes a good bit of sense IMO. What you want to do into this pick is you want to take things that give you some lockdown. So they're just going to go for the dual lane lock-in, which, I mean, I think is pretty smart. Cupid with the cripple, Yamoja walls. This, you know, invites shell forcing, which is generally good. This is a pretty strong dual lane. I do dislike the Cupid pick. I think Artemis would have been way better, or Agni, or Hoi Yi, or Jingwei, obviously. So I think this Cupid pick's a bit of a botch, but I still like a decent draft strategy, I guess. Sup, Toxin? We're rooting for Red Team. Red Team is the King's Court. This is Sparta. It's the playoffs. So yeah. Hunbats is not worth the ban, but it's an off ban because they're from first, so they're given space for an off ban. So it's fine if they want to. Susano gets taken on the 2-3. Now, I think the Susano pick is very forced. You don't need to take Susano. It probably won't get picked, and even if it does, it's really not good into your Nemesis Agni picks, and it's also like not great into this top two. I think this Susano pick sucks. Bologna Hover, I do want to see this get locked in. I like it a lot into this draft so far. And Nua Hover, I do not want to see that locked in. It is going to be locked in. Ew. Yeah, really would have liked the Merlin pick right here, maybe. What else would have been good? I think Ra would have actually been decent. Not Nua, though. Definitely not Nua. As a result, Merlin will likely get hovered and locked. Your support pick here with this type of a draft, you really want a hard hitter, ideally frontline-esque support. I think Sobek's pretty good here. I think Ymir's okay. Ganesha's not bad. If you wanted to take Baron, it's also fine, but a little bit weird. So let's see what they do. I think you take one of those. Yorm's also okay, I guess. I mean, I guess it's for the Nem to have more, like, dive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that Khepri pickup out here. I don't think Khepri is a great pick here. What's up, Alec? What's up, guys? This is OSL Sparta. Yup. Yeah, I don't really like the Khepri pick, and I also don't like the Athena pick. Okay, so these drafts are a bit, I think, unoptimal, personally. You know what is so fucked up? I just realized. Somebody asked me if I could look over drafts with them, and I told them I would, and then I never did, but they never DM'd me. So maybe they forgot to. Alright, well, who won draft? Being objective. Well, I think Susano here is a little bit of a weird pick, but it really wasn't. Like, Susano is a bit of a weird pick IMO here, but I also don't think they picked the characters they were supposed to pick into it. Like, I feel like if they took Jing Wei and they took, like, Merlin, or they took, like, Merlin and, like, Thor, or maybe like a kind of hybrid jungle like Fenrir or something, this Susano pick would be useless. But they didn't. So, yeah, I don't really know what to think. I mean, I think probably Red Team's draft's better because they have more frontline. And I don't love drafts with a Khepri and like a non-CC frontliner. I know Nem does a lot of I know Nem does a lot of like frontline and die. What's up, Sunprod? Hope you're feeling better, by the way, bro. Um, Yeah, no, I think I agree with you. I think this red team draft is better, like unbiased. I am rooting for red team, obviously, but I just think this Nem pick, like, it's no CC, and yeah, you have Agni and stuff, which is nice, but like, I don't like having a no CC frontliner with a backline support. I just don't think that's a good combo, generally speaking, because it's really hard to actually put like severe threat, especially when we should see a Stampede Rush. Oh my god, like these people don't know how to make a lobby. It's a horror. Um, but I will say, I do dislike this Nuwa pick a ton. I think this Nuwa pick is shit. I really think Nuwa's just not good uh, over gods like Merlin. Like, that's ridiculous. So, yeah. Alright, well, we'll rejoin. You're sick a bit still, but better. Yeah, my brother's sick. I think a lot of people are getting flus and viruses and all kinds of shit. Just make sure you're drinking stuff and you will kind of be okay. Or at least you will recover quicker. So that's good. GG 1-0? Yeah, maybe. Is my YouTube chat working? Should be. Yo, you guys in the YouTube are the best, by the way. I do like reply on there. So if you want to comment on YouTube, feel free, of course. But yeah, I think Red Team's draft is a little bit better here. You know, my mindset is like, team play is good, especially when you have like clear delineation of frontline and backline. I think that just gives you a, you know, I think it gives you a very comfortable plan where when you look at this blue team, this Nemesis needs to do well. Now, Nem's your first pick, so you're obviously expecting it to do well, but this Nem Bologna matchup's really not that good for Nem. I mean, obviously, like, the thing what's weird about these kind of like more, I don't want to say they're spicy picks, but these more aggro picks like Nem is sometimes they just like can kind of carry the game because they're just good with the god and then the other person's not good playing into it and it's just a disaster. But at the same time, it can also kind of go the other way around. The Nem bites off of him more than she could chew, excuse me, dies pre-5, and then the game's over. So, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it's interesting. Really big picture when you're in Nem lanes is that you play to farm and you out-farm her because your clear speed is better, if it is. Which, as Bologna, it absolutely is. So this is not a bad lane. This is actually probably Nem's worst matchup, Bologna, I would say. Yeah, am I crazy? I think Chalk and Bologna are her worst too. But I would say Bologna's worse. Yeah, I think I'm sound with that. So, yeah. This is a Sparta. So this is Sparta playoffs round 1 for OSL. And yeah. You're winning Sparta for Snatty. Dude, we have a lot of OSL goats in the chat always, dude. So I don't know, I'm kind of rooting for TKC, unfortunately. I do like Kiba. You know, I am a Kiba enjoyer. It's Starblood, of course. Zero is also quite nice. He's usually, well, not usually, but he's sometimes in here. Mini, I had the pleasure of playing a pickup scrim with, like 2 weeks ago. And Melody is, isn't Melody Pee Girl? Isn't that the same person? Or am I crazy? This is Pee Girl, right? That's the best name in Smite history. So yeah. I don't really know this team too well. Aqua's in here sometimes. Davey, I know a tiny bit. I played with him like once. Other guys I've never played with, I don't think. MTR, I think, was in the chat yesterday, though. I think that's the person who asked me to do draft with them, and then I didn't do it. I mean, I would have. I just forgot, and then nobody ever messaged me, so maybe I got egoed. I don't know. Anyways, red team, let's go, let's go, let's go. Huge. PP girl, go. Yup. It's such a funny name. Agni Aspect team's gonna lose? Bro, why are you hitting on Agni Aspect? This shit's broken. Looking at relics, is there anything weird? No, not really. I mean, I'm a bit surprised we see Shell on Agni, but like there is a Yamoja, so that's not crazy. And I guess they have a Blona too. 5-man grouping in mid for no reason is always unique. Yeah, this is semi-biased casting, folks, as a red team. I'm part of the TKC, so red team is TKC. We're kind of gonna be a little bit biased here. I think it's fair as long as I disclose that. But yeah, NP. I like the conduit start on Nua. I think that's much better. This character's early game is Piss, so if you have a little bit of prio and presence, you know, conduit really helps with that. Obviously, it's procs in a roll as well, which is huge. And yeah, both mids are kind of going to just ignore each other. Nua's clear is actually really good. So she's like kind of chilling. There we go. Good job. Dual lane has the potential to be pretty crazy. You know, this Agni pick is so strong in prio, but so is Yamoja. So I'm a little bit curious to see if anything happens over there. And then even this solo lane is very volatile, excuse me. And I'm actually really surprised with the builds in this lane. They're both 6 health pots with starter, and I wouldn't do that on either of these picks actually in this matchup. I think you want to embrace how volatile it is and you actually play into that. But I guess they both went Shell as well, which is like kind of nuts. I don't know why Bologna went Shell. I think that's just a mistake. You definitely want to go Beats. She's going Shell because of the matchup fear, I guess. But like there really isn't any because you're playing Bologna into Nem. Like it's just strange. It's a little bit over the top. You just Googled it? Grok told me blue team wins? GG. Not anymore? Why? Thank you, Chico, for the follow, bro. Welcome back. How are you, man? Thank you so much, Drizzy. You're the GOAT, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. All right, there's been a pause. Damn it. So, yeah. I don't know. Yo, by the way, is this Nuwa just dead in mid? Like, of course the game is just paused, but like, it seems like, I'm just looking at the map right now, the mid laner's in trouble. It looks like Susano broke off from camps to do a rat gank, and it might work. I will say, by the way, this Nuwa having purification beads is like so criminal, it makes me sick. Please don't go Puri beads, dude, on Nuwa into a heavy damage draft like this. It's so bad. So bad. Any siders got red team? Red team believer. I think Melody swapped jungle. I don't know. They've always been like in Smite 1, PP Girl was a Cleo main. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like a jungle solo god. I don't know. A lot of people in these draft leagues, like, they swap roles a lot. Just in general. I mean, Kiba's generally been a jungle, but probably what happened is they probably were playing games, and they were like, yo, this shit is not working. And let's swap. It's pretty common. Like, it's not that crazy. Yeah, Nuwa is just dead, by the way, in mid. Great first blood from Melody. I think what happened right there was we saw Susano skip camps to look for an invade, kind of did a bit of rat pathing and just sort of gets a kill. And as a result, Davey is, you know, just clearing camps, getting a lot of nothing. This Athena pick is strong in terms of eventual teamfight presence and being another pseudo engage, but I actually really dislike the Athena pick overall because I tend to feel like the clear speed is quite slow, and as a result you're kind of playing a very PvE type of style in the ultra early game, and if something like what just happened happens, I don't know how Athena really like gets a stable game at this point, or gets a consistent good game at this point. She's just gonna kind of get out farmed. I like this counter jungling from Davy. I think this is really smart here, as double mid camps do get secured. But yeah, definitely want to see what kind of happens. Again, Nua, if she had Aegis, would have been probably alive right there. I mean, it would have at least been close, but again, didn't. So we'll see. Is Merlin one of the top mid characters? Absolutely. You could make a very good argument that he's the best mid laner in the game. And I think that's fair. So, yeah, him off to a good start is usually not a very lovely situation. Let's look at solo lane. How's this going? Okay. Why is he hiding back here? W. Alright. Back to dual lane. Also nothing happening. So this is a best of 3, guys, and this tournament is single elim, unless I'm insane. So, yeah, whichever, yeah, it 100% is, right? No way. So this is, like, a big deal, folks. You lose this, you're out. Isn't that kind of crazy? I think it's kind of crazy. A little bit of damage here. It is single elim, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, I think I'm right. Oh, 1v1 in the jungle. Susano level 5 does force the Athena Aegis, but this might just be a kill. Not enough just yet. The Aegis on the Athena saving. But this is really what you expect from this Susano pick into a pretty free jungle mid matchup. Just a lot of pressure. He got completely juked out there, but I think he still has kill pressure. Oh, Bologna is here. Really good beats, though. Very clean play. I think the dash backward is extremely scuffed. I can't believe he just dashed backward, the Susano that is. Into their jungle. He could have dashed towards his Merlin and maybe lived, actually, but still a 1-for-1 trade, forcing the solo lane rotation. I think overall that's pretty good. This should be a blue buff invade pretty easily. But yeah, Susano getting very frisky, very active early game. Cupid forced out on duo side as well. And really good. I got to get my camera control up. I'm a red team fan, but yeah. Yeah, I gotta get my camera control up, my bad. So we see Signet Rush on Nua, but that was just really, really rough, dude. Again, this Athena pick is just under-farmed right now, and I really don't love it. Like, I do think Red Team's draft is better, but this is a horrific start for this Athena pick. I really felt like the Susano pick was a bad pick in the draft, and then it got completely, like, given a free early game with the picks and the way it was played. And that's just, like, a really big ball drop situation. I mean, one thing, let's see what happens here. Hold up, because there might be an angle. Oh, there is an angle. Susano with the wraparound here. They do not even know. It's a disaster here. This Cupid is completely caught, most likely, but a good ultimate with the River's Rebuke. Is it going to be enough to get one? It will not be just yet, but Athena ultimate does come over, so one person's going to fall. 2 people might be falling here soon. Susano does die to the Sunder. All of a sudden, what was a really horrible fight becomes a 2-for-zip for Red Team, so really well done. Athena ult there with the shielding does just kind of help out. I think the River's Rebuke splitting the damage, getting the Khepri super isolated, had big time value. And that's going to be a 2-for-0. Pretty big picks. Oh, ults. Okay. Is he just dead? What is he doing? I know he's doing damage, but this... Oh my gosh, my duo lane is so goated. Let's go, Tunda. Let's go, MTR. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing right there. Mini, what are we doing? That was just a horror. Thank you, Jersey, for the follow. I do appreciate it, goat. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, really bad idea, quite frankly. Cupid is big. Also, Nua got a kill. I guess from a roll? Yeah, had to have been. That's huge for her. This Nua's, like, actually semi-recovered. I think the kill she got was on Susano, right? So, yeah. Means she she didn't get a shutdown, but she got a big value kill. And she's actually ahead in mid, which is, like, silly. Game sucks, but really good for her. Now you see, like, a little bit of a lead on the red side here. Nem hasn't gotten Devos just yet, but soon will. And yeah, need a little bit of stabilizing, I think. I mean, they're kind of fun. It's only a 1k lead, but it's surprising. Again, something that you're going to notice in these games is, like, people's prio is not necessarily, like, equivalent to what's good in draft. So, like, for example, I think this Athena jungle pick is, like, kind of meh. But if you really like the pick and you're really good with it and you can't play, say, you know, what's a good jungler right now? Thor. Well, then you should always play Athena jungle over Thor, right? Like, it's not about meta, it's about what you're good with. So, you know, a lot of the times when I talk about, like, draft, I'm really just talking about what I value. And I think what I value tends to be right, but it's like what you're good with is also right. Really good emoji right here. Tunda, beautiful play. The walls are good. Tunda steals it. He doesn't really steal it. He did more damage than the Nuwa there. But he secures it because he had the big combo. That was really well done. Aqua looking for an ult. No, he won't. And, yeah, really big stuff right there. I mean, that's a huge, huge, huge kill on this Merlin. They caught the beads and just kind of caught him. They're doing a good job. I mean, this draft has a lot of beads burn, which is definitely part of the point, I think. And, look, so far with this kind of semi-uncoordinated stack from blue side, the picks have kind of came in despite a pretty horrific early start. Camp is going to be hit here. Remember, Cupid does have the ultimate. He's trying to look for a flank, and this Agni with Shell is just dead. I really... Oh, shoot. They kind of F'd that. Is it still a kill? It might be. Khepri ultimate. It is still going to be a kill. Really well done from MTR and Davey right there. I think Davey's really, like, prepared to kind of just play through duo, even if that means losing some of his jungle. And that's the correct way to play the game, dude. I mean, Sunbevo already finished on this Cupid. Probably will go into, like, Tearfang or maybe Lernianbo next. So he'll be really happy with that. Gold Fury is going to be leashed. Both supports do have Sunder, so you'd want Davey to run in right here and just taunt this Khepri away rather than flipping it in this way. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. Really good play from Davey. And this is a free Gold Fury. A little bit close, but they're able to get it. So disengage here is going to happen. Susano now is on the flank around Aegis Force onto the Athena. Is it going to be enough? No. Strength of Wood. Roots Melody, and that's not going to be anything for him. Big time, boys. Strength of Wood. Let's freaking go. Dude, let's go. Oh my gosh, for Strength of Wood. Guys, that's literally my team name. Nobody knows the Nuwa passive except for me. Let's fucking go. Naga's going to get secured by blue side. This is whatever, honestly. It's just like a compensation thing. But big picture here, what we're trying to, like, take into account is that our dual lane is very strong. He has Eye of Providence on Yemo, so he's going to scout out, like, Vision up the ass on Duo's side. And as long as Bologna doesn't feed, which so far... Wait a minute. Excuse me. We need a diversion. Let me just drop everything I was talking about. What is this Nem build? Is that Bloodforge? I don't even know what that shit's called. Oh, hell no. Oh my gosh. I was going to say solo is like, you know, doing chill, you know, Bologna's fine. We have Bloodforge Nemesis? What is that shit? Oh, absolutely not, boys. Come on, man. Don't tell me you're getting weak-sided as Agni. You look over and you see that on your map. That just cannot be good. What the... Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Dude, John, that's what I'm saying, bro. What is that? Holy... Davies going this... Oh my gosh, and there's just a dive. Sorry, I completely missed it. Camera control XD. Davies just going to do the Athena ultimate thing over, and man, this Athena pick, after a very scary first few levels, has really taken off a bit. I think this shell pickup from Mini was quite frankly just a disaster. I'm not really sure what the idea was here. Again, the concept is like, oh, I get Yamoja walled and my game's hard. Just don't get Yamoja walled. Like, I know it's a very forehead thing to say, but like, if you're getting Yamoja walled, you probably fucked up. So, yeah, just don't let that happen. And now he's just absolutely running it down 0-3 already. Really good job, though, to take advantage of that relic decision. I think that's very important. And this Cupid, what is... Oh, he's going into Vital Amplifier on Cupid? Ew, I don't like that at all. But it is a little bit of health, which I guess, as a ADC, is, like, sneakily decent, especially with Death's Toll. This Susano's going to have a harder time to kill him, I guess, especially when he's getting shielded by and healed by Yemo. I mean, I think it's a little shit, not gonna lie, but, like, I guess it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't think you should be building that. I gotta be honest with you. It works on his 2, yeah, it could work on his 3, 1, 4, everything. That shit's not good, but he's ahead enough that I think it's gonna feel fine. Anything else of note? Emoji's going into Team Beads. Looks like Kepri's going into Mushroom or Oracle. We'll see. Bit of a hover here. Pyromancer pull, I think, is a little premature, maybe. They are on Vision, but can they actually get here in time? They cannot. Good job there. I thought that was going to be like a little bit unfeasible, but I guess with Davey not having Poly yet, his steal like reach potential is like kind of low still. So I think Red Team there just like made a bit of a mistake. They definitely should have walked in earlier. I think a big problem I see with players on objectives is that they wait too long to get in till it's low and then flip it when you can just get in the first place and deny the DPS to actually like happen. You know what I mean? And then, like, nobody gets the objective. But you don't flip it then. And I think that's what you want when you're ahead. Up 3k, though, so overall they're in an okay spot. Aqua is just going into Berserker's Shield here, which it makes sense. It's Fizz Prots. I want him to go into Lash next. Hopefully he will. And, yeah, so far so good. Looks like Titan's Bane is going to be going next for MTR. Makes a decent bit of sense, I suppose. And, yeah, laning phase is chill. MTR is freezing in this dual lane, which makes a lot of sense. The Athena ult can always ult on top of you, so you're allowed to hold this pressure when you're ahead. You know I'm a big fan of freezing lanes. And look at this Athena bisecting the angle. This is beautiful. The dash is going to be good from the taunt. Still going to be semi-caught here. Good stuns, though, from the Agni. This dive's a little bit deep. You don't want to int here. They're kind of trying to cry Mini, but he is going to be able to get out. A little bit of a botch there. What you want to see happen is you want to actually see MTR Cupid ult before the taunt. And the reason being is that he doesn't have beads, so like he can't dash the cripple. I think they kind of were like overplaying the Athena taunt right there. Because they're like, oh yeah, we can just taunt him and like he dies, but he can react to the taunt. He can't react to the ult as quick, like, you know what I mean? Because he'll just be crippled. So yeah, a little bit of a mishap there. I think they just did that backwards, but still fine. I guess they forced the shell. And this pressure on duo side is really good. You want to look at translating this to a Gold Fairy pretty soon. It looks like Athena's going into Triton's Conch, which I do like a lot. A lot of aura damage going to be happening here. What's up, Danny? No, Vital Imp's damage is still good if you can use it, but I don't think like with a Cupid conditional it's very good. This is just a bit extra. So Merlin's going Soul Gem. Susano's going Crusher. We have Tearfing on this Agni. Mystical build on Nemesis is just odd. Yeah, I think this Nemesis build is horrific. Like, I don't know. You're first picking this god and you're not building her correctly. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, I get there's like a avenue for tech and stuff, but I feel like you can just copy a build, man. I don't know. I really despise what I'm seeing here from Kiba. But we'll see. Maybe he dominates in the fights and I'll be wrong. Again, you got a 3k lead, so what you want to do is, like, play an objective, like, really badly soon. You don't have to right now. You have a lead, you have the pressure, so you can kind of play a little slow if you want to, but there's not a huge reason to. Athena looking for a taunt. She's a little split. Susano is actually quite good, and Susano should TP in on this. He does. And yeah, Davey is just kind of dead. It seems like he was really looking for a engage angle, but didn't feel good to get it onto the Kepri, I guess because Nua was so far back. He kind of just dies for free right there. Kiba does get the very early solo lane rotation with the pick. Despite Red Team being ahead, they might just straight up lose this gold. They're going to trade Pyromancer for it. And yeah, just a little bit puzzling right there. We see Davey playing really far deep side in on jungle. Pretty much alone. And, you know, he doesn't have to do that. He could just wait. Obviously, I don't think Aqua calm that they were losing solo prio because, again, you don't want to like be that deep if the Nem's going to rotate anyways. And Mini's going to be closer there because he's more or less getting frozen on. At the time, MTR was on top left XPs. So it was just a really like disconjointed angle right there. We're going to look at dual lane here. Cripple is going to be good from the Cupid. Shell onto the Agni is going to happen, but he might just die. No stun from the bomb. Just barely. One auto attack off. He will live. Yeah, really want to just like kind of draw a parallel line across the map and say like, hey, are we horizontally, you know, at the same distances? Because if people are near, you know, Davey, he can look to dive, but just really alone right there. Still an okay situation to be in. Obviously, this Bellona did farm a little bit on right, so she's kind of Probably feeling pretty strong. That's a Nem build from Closed Alpha. Dude, it unironically might be. Good taunt from Dave here. This is a lot better. The side play is what you want to do. A bit of a brick on the blown ult, but it happens. Yeah, I want to see him stick to playing on sides. I don't want to see him playing diving jungle, at least unless they're like very settled together. Alright, well, I'm not going to lie. A bit of a lead throw, but still 2k ahead. They never even did Pyromancer earlier, so it might just be a bit of a dead zone right now. I think we're kind of just sitting here. We're going to need some air in this water if we want this game to breathe, so let's see what we can do. Emoji's going to hover. I want to take a look at net worth, because this is important to me. Yeah, damn, Susano is like a big boy. Yeah, that kill helped a lot. And Davey not getting any kills as a jungler definitely does hurt his game. It's not the end of the world if he's able to like make something clean, but now that this Athena's a bit behind, he really needs to make sure like he lets Aqua or Tunda like I think get the initiation for him, because if Athena's just trading herself or dying for a Beats Force, I think it can be really quick that all of a sudden she's 15 and the Susano's 18. Or like even worse. So you really do have to be careful. A bit of a strange dive from this Bologna. Should be okay though. And yeah, the game is kind of stalling out in a bit of a weird spot. I think a lot of this is because Davey does not feel super comfortable to play the map right now. And as a result, a lot of their pressure and like initiative is just kind of bottlenecked. So we'll see. Athena is looking a tiny bit. Davey's just on the oracles. 1v1 with the Susano is going to be okay. Doesn't get caught. So nothing just yet. Solo lane is still just a bit of a fiesta. And yeah, game is stable, I guess. 2k lead for red. Kind of maintaining, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think we're here for a barn burner game 1. Tunda goes into Deso, by the way, which is definitely a surprise. So he's doing this because it's cooldown and it's in. And so, like, in theory, you can kind of just kill people. But I really dislike it. I think he'd be like 1,000,000,000% better off going Stampede there, no? It's slow immunity, the cleanse, Fizz Prots as well. I just don't think building selfishly on Yamoja in this angle is like good, even though he's having a good game. It really is just going to influence him to probably like not play to heal his team, which I don't like. Bit of a hover. Now notice the balloon is here, so this pull is like never really going to actually happen. Wind Spray in. Cupidol is a little bit wide, but Aqua does manage to get the blown ults in here. New ult is going to be good, and Susano does fall down here. Agni kind of caught on the side, getting out-autoed by MTR. It's a bit of a split trade, but Capri does fall in the front. Cupid's going to be able to survive, and this Nemesis does ult, but his 30% health. Heart Bomb is going to be money. Davey looking for the dash in just a second. The dash is going to be good here. Merlin looking for a big combo. Is going to get Athena. That's going to be a 3-for-1. Really good trade there from red side. You saw the emoji separated the fight. And Mini kind of was like in a weird trade with MTR, but wasn't really winning it, so he can't posture up. Prime got good combos and damage, but really was just him. Kiba kind of did nothing there, and Melody sort of just died as well. So really good angle here, and this Fire Giant should be pretty free. What you want to make sure to do is just not let this Merlin steal it, but yeah, you can't do that. So good job by Aqua. Aqua had a really good ult right there. The Cupid ult looked a little bit forced and a bit awkward, but it slowed the Susano, and I think it was the Khepri long enough that Aqua could get a really good ultimate setup after wind spreading, so play went pretty good. You tried the John Rowing Yorn build last night? It's something. It's a good build. I like his build. Go more focus on Soul Gem. Well, Gemma Focus won't really work on Yemo because it's like pretty inconsistent. I mean, you can go up, but it's weird. Desu's not a bad pickup for a damage choice, but I just think it's a bit odd to just go damage in general. Gold Fury here going to be pulled. You got fire on 4 people, so you're feeling really, really good about it. And yeah, look, 4K lead is not crazy, but it's going to extend. That's the point. So what do you do if you're blue team? You play sides, or you split mid, you split right. You maybe even split duo a little bit if you can a little bit later. So Kiba's doing that already, which is smart by him. Pyromancer is going to be taken. I actually think red team is overgrouping a little bit right here. Unless they play for a pick right now. They're not. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit bad. I think they're overgrouping. You know, you have a lead, you have fire, just like play up and play split like soft and use the Athena to ult over to help. I don't like that they're so like grouped because they kind of are just like not farming efficiently. This double cover on solo side is just awful. I mean, there's no point of doing this. Again, we want MTR to be shoving duo side so they can get that Phoenix. I don't care about this tier 1. This tier 1 doesn't matter. I want to see like grouping on objectives and pushing with this fire. And when you go to cover Kiba, what's going to happen? Well, Mini's just going to split on the other side of the map. And your tempo, despite the fact that you have Fire Giant, is really, really upside down here. It's just extremely backwards, and it's very slow. I like that they're finally grouping here. But now Nuwa is alone in mid, which isn't the end of the world, I guess, because of Athena ult, but it's just, like, very strange. And again, if you're blue side here, do you actually care about losing this duo side Phoenix, solo side Phoenix? You shouldn't. Now, there is also a bit of a mistake, though, from blue side here. Why aren't they just killing this Athena? Like, just group on this Athena and kill her. Nemesis backs to cover a tier 2 that's gone. And now they're slowly grouping mid, but again, if blue side just played on this Athena, they would have one-shot her. So they don't. Good pull from the Merlin. It's going to cause a little bit of something. Cupid ult is looking pretty damn great. A lot of damage on this Merlin. And that's a very nice force out. 1v1 on the duo side right there. Agni's finally looking for the play on the Athena. What did I just watch? Okay, Agni does get the solo kill. Whoa. And this should just be a Phoenix, despite that, due to Aqua being full health. They're running away. Whoa, what are we doing? No, 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 no. Why didn't they just hit that? Dude, it was like 2 shots. Oh my gosh. Bro, absolutely not. Okay, this is some criminal gameplay, I can't lie. That was one of the worst sieges I've ever seen. All they have to do is just walk forward and hit the thing 3 more times. Just click it. Easy peasy. They got completely terrified of a Phantom Susano that has Magi's and just didn't hit the 3-shot Phoenix and went at full health with no pressure on them. Oh, that's just a bad play, boys. I did not like that one at all. That is just not a bad play. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, really, really, really big miss right there. Again, Davey continuously shoving the split is just, I don't know. I don't think super great. I don't think he has any reason to really be there. But most importantly, I mean, what was that call off on the Phoenix there? That was just absolutely awful. Still a 4K lead, but again, like you had fire, you're up 4K. You end fire, you're up 4K. That's very bad group sieging, without a doubt. Yeah, really, really rough right there. But they are looking for Susano. I like this. I mean, I want us to continue to be, you know, a little bit aggressive if we can. So if that means, you know, Susano's the target, then let him be. Let him be, that's what I'll say. A lot of damage here on this Pyromancer pit. Yamocho ult is a little bit early. I think they're really trying to play this Pyro, but they don't need to. Nuwa ult is going to be good. Great stun, though, from MTR. Khepri is 1-shot 0. Should be able to live this as long as he just runs. He is out now. Aqua looking for a chase, but no Bologna ultimate. Bit of a threaded fight. Looked very sketchy for TKC. They are going to be okay, though. MTR dashing in with the Wind Sprite is going to be able to win this trade so far. Looks like Mini is going to be okay. So no solo kill right there. MTR now going into the Magi's, I believe, on this Cupid for a bit more of a defensive look. Should be helpful for him. But yeah, disaster almost averted. You did see the Pyromancer get stolen by blue team. So that's definitely, you know, nice bit of objective pressure, and we'll see if they can actually do anything with it. Game is looking pretty damn even post-Pyro steal. Pen now really on all members in the lobby, which means these tanks, I mean, not really Bologna, but Nemesis and Emoja and stuff should just kind of die if they get gone on. And blue team's actually going to be the one to pull fire. They're playing this choke point a little bit. Susano's getting semi-caught, not really. And they're really looking to initiate this fight. I'm a bit curious by blue team's decision-making here. I don't think they need to force this so hard. They're kind of okay doing nothing. This Khepri's just sort of getting poked for free, and they'll get off. Again, I guess I get that they want to fight, but I'm not sure you really need to, honestly. At least not in this manner. You know, the Fire Giant DPS on red team's draft is kind of shit with this Cupid build and with Nuwa, so I feel like this is one of those situations where in a game, you say the game's pretty even, it's a little bit stalling out, just group and play on Gold Fury. And life is good. I really don't want to see any further fire play because this just seems like a huge waste for blue side here. I mean, they're going to re-pull it. They really do want to leash this fight. Davey now on the flank. I don't know if Susano knows. He kind of does not. And yeah, just another poke out and nothing. I'm really surprised there's such a attention to this fire. When your game state's a little bit awkward, or like even at the very least, you really don't need to play this. I don't even know if I want to see red team pull this realistically. Davies clearly looking for initiation, does get a taunt on Susano. A decent bit of poke, sorry, that was Nemesis right there. Nuwa ultimate is going to be good. Yumojo does separate this Khepri. Khepri will fall down here eventually in the fight, but is it good enough damage-wise? Good Susano ultimate in. Hiba's going to die instantly. So will Aqua, so it's a 2-for-1 so far, and this backline is kind of casting, but they're being pulled into a bit of a weird spot here, walking a little bit into Merlin damage. Merlin is okay. Agni just playing the corner for no reason, and Mini is just dead for nothing. No, doesn't die. Is he out? He is. Weird. Okay, well, they did get the shell. They did get Susano beads. It is technically a win for red side. Are they going to pull? They are. Now, they don't know that Prime hasn't backed. And so they are healing a little bit, but this Athena is one combo away from dying. Now, Prime needs to play this, and this Merlin flank looks like an absolute disaster for red side, just waiting to happen. Now, Merlin needs to play it, though. He's not playing it. Okay, he's playing it now. He does get a kill off of this. Really good flicker in. Nice combo from him. Forces red side to be low. And Susano now finally here. Does manage to catch the Cupid a little bit, but this Cupid is so tanky. Will end up trading 1-for-1 right there. Yamoja is in a lot of trouble here. This Deso is not going to be punished just yet. 2-for-2 extended late, and the game is going to be really just right back to where it was before. Yeah, I think this Fire Giant's just hard. I really wouldn't look at this. I would just go to gold. And I think whichever team continues to pull this fire is going to lose. Because they're just initiating these very, very hard-to-play fights, and they're not necessary. You can just group go gold, and you're fine. Is this SPL? Yep, it's OSL playoffs. Okay, Athena taunt in. Nothing too crazy just yet. Are we gonna get a dash taunt? Maybe. It's okay. I mean, you have some follow-up, right? Not too much. He's a little bit spooked. Good steal from Davey right there. Zero's taking so much damage. Is gonna be okay. Right Phoenix is obviously gonna be low, but no actual kill or play just yet. So we've got ourselves a wash, folks. Complete wash. Mid-fight, maybe. No. Never mind. Never mind, guys. No mid-fight. What the hell? Where the heck is the mid-fight? I guess there doesn't need to be one. 5k lead now. I wonder if they're just gonna play for farming. I mean, it's a little awkward pace-wise, but I guess you could. I think they're realizing that this fire pull is just no good. But does that mean they're gonna actually like look to do gold? It does. Okay, beautiful. Again, a little bit too long of an adjustment in my opinion, right? You really want to force this earlier. They put a lot of volatile, risky fights, but they finally do make the adjustment, and yeah, Gold Fury is just going to get secured easy peasy right here. Really good look from red side, and you know, they didn't really have vision, blue side that is, to cover, to check. They're going to leash this fire. This is very haphazard. Davey has the ult and MTR is rotating over. There's 0 DPS on the same objective because they're draft. It doesn't suck, but they don't have great burn damage because look at this Agni build. I mean, it's just very low DPS. And yeah, fire's never going to die. That's the big point. Okay. Fire Giant Leash is going to happen. Taunt is going to be good on this Nemesis. She will be fine. But yeah, the Fire Giant pull off is going to be good. Now, what you want to do here if you're red side, honestly, is I actually think just, like, play down a lane. Like, I think their 5v5 is so good that if they just group, shove down a lane, and just get a Phoenix, they literally will not be in trouble, like, at all. And I think the worst mistake you could do right now is stay around this fire and do nothing. And I'm very afraid that that's what's going to happen. Like, guys, we can group and go right. Or, like, group and go mid. Maybe not left, that's a bit far. But, like, look how low this right Phoenix is. It's weakened, you have a lead, you can just walk down, right? Like, this really, it's that simple. You don't have to worry about some China flank. This Nem is not enough of a threat when you have a defensive backline like this. And, you know, these shields and Athena ults and stuff. We're seeing Aqua semi-play the split. I don't actually hate this play, but, I mean, he's not really committing to it, right? And I don't blame him for not committing to it, but again, I just think the plot is wrong here. Sticking around this Fire Giant to hold hands is just not really going to do anything here. Fire Giant now going to be leashed. It looks like this is holding a little bit more commitment to it. It's already half health here. So they are looking to kind of play this fight. Notice Susano on the flank is semi-looking. We're going to keep our eyes on Prime for this, see how he ends up playing it. Bolono is very forced and extremely wide right there, and Aqua's just completely split. If the frontliners on blue team just don't die right here, they're going to be completely fine in this fight. Bologna does fall down. Kiba, though, does get the ultimate off. Will likely fall, but does get a lot of damage off at the very least. A 2-for-1 trade. Again, blue side frontline definitely overcommits. Melody and Kiba do not need to play that nearly as hard as they just did. They can just kind of weigh Aqua as completely into that. If they play angles right there and let red side shove into them, they'll be completely fine. But still looking for more. Mini finds himself up deep into their jungle. Prime does manage to survive, but yeah, really scuffed from blue side there. They were completely fine. Aqua had a terrible engage. If they just play it slow, they're okay. Davey on the chase on the Merlin does just get picked for nothing. Zero stops his back for a baiting purpose, I guess here. Good combo from Prime. Does get the Soul Gem proc +1 Pollen Omicron auto. Means Cupid is low. Right Phoenix is one shot. And it does go down from a minion wave that was there. The spectator won't show us. GG. So Right Phoenix does go down, I guess, in the end. Technically, it is a win for red. It shouldn't have been, though. It definitely shouldn't have been. Kiba and Melody just completely ran it down. I really don't know why they went in. That was super weird. Now, like, the idea, right, is you go in on the backline so that they don't cast and help the Bologna. But when you look at how split that fight was, Bologna was basically by blue side's blue buff, and Nemesis and Susano were by top side of Pyro. Like, you can let them come to you a little bit and then keep them out, right? That's fine, but that's not what was happening. They were chasing them. So it's a completely different look and play, right? And they just took a 2v4 and died, which was not good. Not good at all. Alright. Let's see what happens. Pyromancer is going to get leashed right here. Pretty good DPS on this so far. Zero's looking for a bit of an angle. So is Kiba. Kiba on this Cupid in the 1v1 is going to be pretty safe, I think. Does get the Nemesis ult off. The shield is off, but he's completely isolated. Will actually just get picked right there. A lot of damage on the entirety of blue side, and this fight is just completely easy for them. They've taken next to no damage. And yeah, Nemesis gets split looking for a flank. Mini's one shot. Prime's casting and getting good damage. I'm sure he's like top of his team's damage by far. But yeah, he is. But not really a lot else to look at. I mean, the rest of them are just healthy. Prime doesn't really have a good angle in on this, and yeah, this Fire Giant is just down for free. Man, oh man, well done by the TKC boys. They're gonna get Pyro here pretty easily. I think you just go straight to gold after this, or go straight to gold first. That's fine. I think they can start to like wrap this one up a little bit with one clean siege. Let's investigate the player damage. I feel like Mini's doing no damage these fights. I mean, oh my gosh, yeah, he's getting double. Oh wow, you know, he isn't doing any damage. I mean, that's semi a block stack Bologna moment, but like not really. Yeah, not really. Damn. This Susano hasn't really found any angles. He was 3-2-0, now he's 4-5-1, so it's not really, like, working out too well. This triple tank strat, although it's a bit weird at times in terms of execution, it has really been pretty effective. It's not really given this this backline too much space to play, and then, again, we don't have, like, CC in the front on blue side to really, like, do anything in terms of disrupt, so I feel like Starblood just kind of falls apart. Is there an angle, folks? They're kind of playing up on this fire. Remember, Red Team does have fire forever. They're bush camping. I guess looking at Davey here a little bit, the super angle would be good if they didn't have Magi's and Aegis on this Athena. They're going to stampede out, but this just does not look like a good decision. Corner baiting, definitely very curious. Great Emojo from Tunda. Zero is gone here. The rest of the fight looks a little bit playable. Big combo from the Susano. Does manage to kill the Nuwa with the ticks from Crusher. Prime is casting on the side. So a really good angle initially. They never even killed Zero. For red side there, but they chased a little bit too far, and Prime got to free cast from the side. Big play from him. They do kind of get a defense. Again, a very weird angle to hold from, but it does kind of work. Yeah, it does kind of work. All right.
Your right Phoenix is under attack.
I mean, that is a lot of their fire time basically just gone. Is this fight just going to go to another fire with no Phoenixes down? It very well might. Wow, wow, wow. Well, let's check the player damage again. Yeah, like, Merlin did, like, literally 6.5k in that whole sequence, and we've got another pause. GG, man. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I feel like if this game does go to another Fire Giant play, surely now with the better builds, Red Team does the same thing they did before, which is they go split off to do gold, get gold, and they just shove down a lane. I really don't think the fire play is super necessary. Now, they got the last fire because of a leash from blue, which was a mistake, into a releash from red, and then I think it was like a very bad forced blue side engage for no reason after they went to Pyro, right? So basically, the point I'm making is that this red team draft, while it has engage, it's kind of hard to like get onto blue team unless they're chasing. So just like don't get onto them. Just like go to gold. I hope they do that. They've got a little bit of time to do stuff here, and I want them to use it. So, oh, Susano, a little bit of trouble here. Oh my gosh, the game is like broken. Okay, it's fixed. A little bit of damage onto him. Nothing too crazy just yet. Left side grouping is going to go down. They've got fire for like, yeah, 35 seconds. So this is a little surprising. Nuwa's not here yet, but she does have ult, so I guess it's okay. They know Nem is here. I guess they had like a ward ping or something. And Kiba is not going to die. Really good Peppery ultimate right there. But they're engaging. Why are they engaging? They're both dead. Bye-bye. No? Aqua ulting in a little bit off. Prime is absolutely free casting in this fight. He's getting so much damage. Cupid walked into the Merlin vortex right there, and Aqua is very split, but is able to kill the Susano. Very low health bars on the entirety of red side. Prime, another huge Merlin combo. He's going to get two, but Milosis with the flank is going to get one himself. 3 for 3 trades so far. Very, very weird situation here, and I actually think blue side does sweep here. Yeah, Nem can never die. Kiba's completely fine. Bit of a brick from Zero, but I don't think it's going to matter here as the Nuwa does fall. So right there, what did we see? How did that go so horrific? Well, I think the biggest thing is that Prime, again, free casted completely that fight. And how is he free casting? Well, they're kind of like just a little bit all over the place on these fights. The engage onto Kiba was really good. They didn't kill Kiba. It's fine. But you have to go on Prime. I think Aqua ulted like the wrong way right there, and the fight was just very weird. Prime is doing a good job positioning, playing fairly back, but he's just like getting way too much damage off before anyone even looks at him. He's basically full health all these fights. And yeah, this Merlin is just absolutely frying. He is keeping them in big time. Really big from Kiba there when he died and got resurrected by the Capri. His ult didn't cast. It made this sound, but it didn't actually cast. So when he resurrected, he still had ultimate. I don't think Red Side did realize that. So it definitely like kind of saved his fight there for him. Alrighty, if we are blue team here, we're very happy. We kind of just like stabilized our game after what almost looked like a game loss angle. So gotta be a little bit careful. And again, we're seeing this very strict hovering around this fire, and I just don't think it's a good idea realistically. Pyro is going to get pulled. Now, getting this would be nice if you're red side, because you do probably like get this Phoenix to one shot. Definitely don't want to die for it if you're blue. They do secure it easily. So right Phoenix is one as expected. And now red will probably look for a pick. And they are. Yep. Okay. Good job from Prime. I think the vision here on both teams is pretty decent, but Prime is really not under a lot of threat. Again, Gold Fury is absolutely the pull here, but it's not going to happen. 42 minutes now on game time means that 3K pots are well on their way, and they've definitely already, you know, started to get built, especially on these backliners, so should watch out for that. This Nem pick is going to slowly get weaker, so will this Capri pick, so will this Umoja pick, and to some extent this Athena and this Bologna as well even. So really do want to watch out for these Nuwa ults, how much damage MTR is doing, and especially this Merlin combo. Because it's getting to a point where it feels like if MTR or even Davey gets clipped a little bit by these combos, they kind of just die. And that's definitely, you know, where this guy gets the best. He's absolutely a late game pick, and yeah, at this point, scary. 3K pop purchase for Kiba means that, yeah, probably these backliners might even be nearing their second. We can take a guess at net worth and kind of give you a gist for it. Yeah, so, oh wow, okay, Merlin is really under gold. So it's these two should be getting a second 3K pot. Nobody else will be even close. Okay. It is now 43 minutes. Nothing's happened for 70 seconds minimum. How long do you guys think it's going to take until they go to gold? Will they go to gold? Maybe they just won't do it. Maybe they're just going to wait for 3Ks again. Davies deciding to split the wave to break the ice. This kind of makes sense. Oh shit. But yeah, we'll see what they do. So Davey wants to split so he can ult over. And he says, my 1v1 is good, so therefore I will 1v1 if I need to. Sorry. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I just wonder what's going to happen from blue. Blue is going to pull the objective. Okay. Good combo from Prime. A little bit off the mark, but gets a tiny bit of poke, so still not the worst. And this Fire Giant is very low. They're going to full engage. Aqua gets a great ultimate here, and this Merlin is just kind of toast. They do secure Fire Giant on blue side, but can Prime survive this? Does have Wind Sprite, is out for now. The Lash is going to be applied onto him. He's going to need to use his procs here, and he just won't get it off. Really big ultimate from Aqua right there, and no beats from Prime in that entire fight. Agni's going to get popped, and that should just be game. Yeah, very curious. Obviously, they got forced, but Aqua and I think it was, excuse me, Prime and Mini, I think were just stacked on top of each other for Bologna. It was very strange. We didn't see a team beats from Zero. Maybe we saw a Stampede right there, but we didn't see a beats from Merlin at all. Agni dies with Shell. I thought Prime had a really good game, but that was a pretty awful last fight. And yeah, Aqua finds a big engage. The Athena split force just to put put some pressure on blue side, definitely did work. And that's going to be a game 1 win. Not pretty, but still a game 1 win, 45 minutes, 15 seconds, and that'll be that. Big game from Tunda for sure on this Emoja, not getting picked at all. Definitely a huge, huge deal. I thought this Cupid pick obviously transitioned very well into the late game. Bologna had good value. On the flip side, definitely want to rethink the draft a little bit, I think. I think this Nem pick, although it had a lot of damage, just doesn't fit with the Khepri. So you can change the Nem or you change the Khepri. Now, Nem's in her worst matchup into Bologna and still had good stats. That doesn't mean it was high impact, but it did mean good stats. You can say the Nem pick is good. Let's offban the Bologna, pick a different support, and the game's winning. It's a fair argument. I mean, you could do it. We'll see if they do. I'm very curious to see drafting adjustments for this game. 39 wards from Tuna. A lot of that's because of the Eye of Providence, but yeah, really good vision control from him. And Milosis even 21 is pretty absurd. So well done by them. This Athena pick, I think overall generally did work. But yeah, the Fire Giant angles were a little bit sketchy, man. They had to be a bit careful. So dicey fires, but overall a win. We'll see if this continues in game 2. Alrighty. Alrighty. Is it going to be a make lobby angle? Not yet. W. Where is it? Guys, we need this lobby so bad. Holy moly. Is it here? No. Dude, these guys are like dialed in on the draft prep. They didn't even make the lobby. What the hell? Are any teams out of the playoffs? Oh, I'm gonna... Oh. Sorry. I got this message earlier, but I just checked. Apparently, Kiba and Melody decided to roll swap. I guess recently? I don't really know. Maybe they roll swap that game because maybe Melody doesn't play the Nem solo, or vice versa, Kiba doesn't play the Susano. That seems kind of weird, but I guess it's possible. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not mean to join you. Yeah, definitely interesting. I mean, I'm a bit surprised, but I guess there's got to be a reason for it. Guys, Crete match report. Oh, a team forfeited. Damn, and Crete, rip. First team is out in Crete, GG. GG. Alright guys, new game. It looks like it's about to start. Let's freaking go. I am pumped. Alright, so blue team takes blue side again. So, Alright. Are they going to go for the Nem first pick? I believe no, but maybe. If they go for it, I want to see a different support, and I want to see... I don't remember their bans, honestly. But I hated... Well, I mean, I guess they picked Agni. No, their draft was, like, mostly okay. I hated the Khepri pick. I didn't like the Susano pick. Alright, see what happens. Are they going to start? Or are we just being, like, baited? We might be getting baited, guys. We are absolutely getting baited. No. Dude. Alright, guys, I'll get a drink. I will be right back. You got money on any of these games? No. Do not. What's up, Strange? Dude, that's so fire, bro. Hell yeah. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, like, my throat is, like, low-key sore because I, like, talked way too long earlier without drinking anything. Like, in the earlier stream, and I'm just, like, low-key cooked. This shit is beginning to hurt. Aw, damn it. It's okay, though. We'll make it work. Pause? You're just not mature. Okay. Let's see. What are we about to ban here? Hunbats again. This happened last game. So Hunbat's Aladdin banned. They banned Wukong from first as well in game 1. I don't want to see that happen again. Ooh. Alright. Well, we are red team rooting, so I guess we do want to see that again. So far, bans are identical to game 1. Since July? How? That's horrible. Okay. So, same bans. I am a Who's Davy fan. This ban is taking a minute, though. These guys are not sure. Yamoja. So Tunda will be off of his best god. Did have a undying emoji game in 45 minutes, so that is pretty impressive. I think also you could argue that the shell force from Mini, which wasn't necessary, but the fact that he had to go Sheller felt like he did, definitely spruced up the relics. Spliced up, not spruce, spliced up the relic choices from this Jungle Skogs team, and it really made them feel very uncomfortable with drafts in terms of relic choices. So I think it's a good ban. Red side won game 1, aka TKC. So blue team is 0-1. Tsukiyomi is going to get banned again, so... Oh. Cupid first pick. So this is to take away from MTR. Uh, yeah, I like absolutely hate this. I can't stress enough how much I hate this. This is like so shit. It's unbelievable. This is awful. There are 4 ADCs in the game that are available right now, and they're all better than Cupid. We got Artemis angle. We got a Agni angle. We got a Hui angle. What's the other one? Jingwei. That's the fourth one. Sorry. We have a Jingwei angle. So we have 4 ADCs that are all better than Cupid. I know it did good last game, but I mean, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Bacchus Sobek, top 2. Okay. So they're taking solo support. This tells me that they want to pick a physical. This might be a Neath mid on 3. Now, did you need to take both of these? The only reason would be you're trying to hide your draft, but why? I'm not sure. What do you take if you're a blue side here? You can repick the Nem and you're happy. You could also go the Odin, which was banned in game 1. I think this is a smart pick if you want it. You don't need to take it, but you can if you want. Pele is going to get locked as well. I don't really understand the Pele pick. I like the Odin, though. And I hope that this Odin is solo lane. Or jungle, not support. But we'll see. Were you forgetting last game? Well, last game the Cupid was on the other team, so they're taking the Cupid away. But like that Cupid did not do well because Cupid's a OP character. He did well because he had a good game. You know what I mean? Had nothing to do with Cupid. He just had a good game, like a really good game. But oh dear, what the fuck? Okay, I like the Merlin pick. What are these drafts? So he's picking on her because he wants to get out of like Odin Cage, but it's just like pick Hoi. What are we doing? Oh hell no. Bro, these drafts are ass. Oh my gosh. Okay, what are we gonna finish this with the 4-5? Agni pick is great. This is a very good Agni game. This is an easy pick for Prime here. Agni pick is big time. Ooh, don't pick that. Please don't pick that. That's horrible here. Don't pick Ymir. I need like a Afro, maybe not Afro. I need like a Baron here. I want a range support. Scylla, if you have a Scylla bag, do not play Khepri. Oh my gosh. I guess Kepri's a little bit better here this game. I just did not want to see him on Khepri again. I felt like the Khepri was so useless game 1. I mean, look, so blue team's draft is like not terrible. Like, it's actually quite good. They have Agni Odin, which I love. Them getting this Agni pick this late is criminal, by the way. But okay. The Odin pick is great. This Pele pick's a bit forced, but I guess it's alright. And a Mulan last pick for jungle, and this is Bacchus solo. On her. I mean, like, I guess in the end, neither of these drafts are terrible, but I kind of like... Oh, is this... Don't tell me this is Pele solo. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I guess these drafts aren't terrible, but it's like, why? I'm just very confused. Why is there a Pele solo in Smite 2? Yeah, I don't know about this, boys. I think this draft is ass from, like, both teams low-key. But then, like, blue team's draft was better, and then they just put Pele solo, and now it's like shit again. Mulan got buffed, and she's in jungle. Is she good? She's okay. Is it a Mulan angle here? I mean, it fits the theme of the Athena, which is just like another tank, and they want a triple tank, so I don't hate it. You know, I don't hate it. The on her pick is very much just for the Odin to get out of the cage, which I guess makes some sense. Oh, it's Sobek solo. It's Baka support. What? Oh, hell no. Dude, what is this draft? Why do we have Sobek's? Oh my gosh. What are we doing? This is absolutely criminal. Both of these teams get like a C- on the draft. I am just not a fan. Okay, whatever. Kepri is maybe about to get 5-man. Oh, he spotted it. Sobexum acute? Yeah, but you could do it in support. You have more targets to Sobexum acute. It's not gold elo. This is high elo. Don't be mean. I can't believe this is Baka's support here. I really can't believe that. That's absurd to me. Like, what? Oh man, I hate that. The reason why I hate it is because this Sobek pick. So like Pele is like okay in solo. I actually think she's probably better without aspects. But regardless, by the way, Melody is back in solo this game. Interesting. So they decided, hey, that shit did not work. Let's swap back. Fair enough. But yeah, I just don't really get it, honestly. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm just confused. Because the thing with Sobek, sorry, I'm like interrupting myself. I'm literally stun locked right now. Is his clear speed is so shit that this Pele is just gonna get very ahead naturally. See? He killed 1 minion. Lovely. I just don't get the point of Sobek solo. I really don't. I never really did. I mean, at times I guess I did in different metas, but like not right now at all. I hate this Sobek pick like big time. Okay. He's kind of frying him right now. Goat. Two v 2 is interesting. I mean, to be fair, I guess this this 2v2 is winning for red side probably. Okay. Oh, engage here. Sorry, Kiba blinks in onto the Mulan, but the DPS here is like not very good. So he blinks in to jump away. Kill on Duo's side here. On her jumps in actually, but it's going to be 1-for-0 so far from blue team here. Really big pick. Not exactly sure what happened because we were looking at the mid jungle fight, but gigantic kill here for Mini definitely makes this duo lane a little bit off the mark. Very strong here. The pull is good. Beats Force is going to be immediate. Yeah, definitely gigantic kill for Mini. MTR is in a little bit of trouble in this lane now. Beats Force down too. Yeah, I'm just a bit like, okay. Well, you have a big problem here for red team. I mean, number one, you got first blooded. That's a problem. But number two, you now have 2 losing side lanes, and that's a bit scary. This Sobek again should get out farmed, and this Pele should get ahead. And if you put pressure on the Pele, well, now this dual lane's gonna run the game because they're ahead now. So it's a bit of a tricky spot for Davey, who, you know, this Mulan pick doesn't really have the best gank potential without, like, a decent angle, which is going to be somewhat hard to get, I feel like, or like a, I don't know, at least leveled abilities, and I don't really know how long it takes for her in the jungle to get them abilitied. Yeah, you do go Kepler aspect, yeah. I just am, like, a little bit confused. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. As for, like, what the play is here. I mean, the play might just be to farm, but that feels really, like, unsatisfying. Because you farm slower, so I'm not sure that works either. This looks like a horrific game for red team, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't stress how much I hate this Sobek pick. And this on her pick is just, like, so wasted, too. So buffs are going to get secured pretty easily. Kiba is hovering topside. Now, we did see this, you know, semi-tanky draft in red team game 1. Really struggle in the first couple of minutes, and they kind of turned it around pretty easily. And a lot of that was pick play onto Mini. But again, I think this emoji ban was very smart. This adjustment just allows Mini to go beads and not have to worry about, like, getting caged or something. So that was a really good decision. Okay. Duo side, we're shoving again. Haley gets a bit of damage off. Is going to get ganked here, but again, should be totally fine. Doesn't ult the pluck, but the Mulan is off the mark. He should be okay here. It's a bit weird for him to ult after all the damage, but I guess he lives, so good job. Yeah, I mean, this Sobek's in trouble. Mulan, I do like that Davey's looking for plays. That's what he's supposed to do for sure. I think if Pele knows she's safe, which she should soon, she will play off and kind of just clear the sound back for Devos. Bit of a pressuring on left here. Capri Pluck not used just yet. Alright, it's a little bit weird. I mean, the game state's a tiny bit awkward. We're seeing, like, Davey kind of look for ganks, but they don't feel super good. Like, as you see right now, there's just not really an angle. And, yeah, I mean, they can go on 0, but he's just out. So, like, again, not really an angle. They did secure the camp. But I feel like Davey, I mean, I guess he's not losing that much farm, but he's just not very happy. Again, the Sobek is just falling behind. We can take a quick look at gold per minute if we wanted to, I guess. Yeah, I guess we can. Alright, this camp is going to be cleared. 1-0 at 6.5 minutes. Guys, I think there's a very likely chance this game is going to be 1-0 for like 12 minutes minimum. It definitely can just happen. Now, knowing that I say that, this game's going to just start being a pure PvP fest, but yeah, I mean, there's not like a lot of initiative that needs to be taken if it doesn't want it to be. Blue team can like kind of hover these like phantom pressurings and then just back up. Oh, Zero needs to back up here though. What is he doing? Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, good. I'm rooting for red team, but I also want to see good smite. So like, yeah, don't just like end like that. That's horrific. Oh, and naturally, the moment I say there might be no kills for like 12 minutes, Milosis just walks up and dies in a 1v2 for no reason. Damn. I really don't know what he was doing. I wasn't looking, but there's no reason for him to be pushed out. So just dying there for nothing. Kiba gets a Odin Cage stack, which is huge. And red team, after getting picked, decides to play deep in jungle, which is just puzzling. Come on, boys. What are we doing here? Cupidol is going to be good, and yeah, Tuna's just dead. What are we doing here, folks? Oh, no. Sobek solos Melody? What the heck? How does that even happen? Oh my gosh, okay. Aqua, make me a believer. Make me a believer, Aqua, with this shitty Guardian. That is a huge solo kill. That's like the only good thing that's been happening for the TKC boys this game. Very, very weird. Yeah, that speed buff invade felt like a tilt play. That was just so strange. But a big kill from Aqua right there. Does kind of stabilize the map a little bit. He's a little bit ahead now, which is definitely big time for him. Okay. Naga's gonna get cleared. Sounds good. Now what? What are we doing?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Bit of a hover around left side. It's a bit weird. I mean, it looks like red team is finally gonna actually look to pull this. And somehow they're getting away with it a little bit. Does Mini know? It looks like he does. This isn't quite an execute range just yet. And Kiba will steal it with the 3. Stunned out Tunda and didn't let him stun her with that. That was very, very, very fortunate timing. Very, I would say, lucky as well, and horrifically bad for red side. Pretty heads-up pull by them. I did just want to see Tunda just sunder earlier, because number one, well, if he did, he would have just gotten it. But two, I mean, the Odin was coming. He does have Blink. I don't know, I just feel like that was a bit of a mix-up as Melody gets soloed again. Okay, well, the game state is awful in duo, but the game state's really good in solo. The solo Beck is getting big. So, I guess there's hope. Big time play from Kiba there, though. Very, very good initiation engage right there. Definitely getting this Odin impacted. And, you know, they did ban it in game 1 themselves, so it's nice to see the value as Sobek gets another kill. Okay, so Sobek solo is 3-0 already after a bit of a gank. 2v2 play is awful for red side here. You can't play aggressive in this lane. You are so far behind. And I think this might just be a double here for this Cupid. Stampede Pillar is a little bit fancy, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Easiest double of all time. 4-0 in mini, and yeah, this Bacchus pick is a horror. This on her is going the dagger build, so he's going more of like a fight heavy centralized build, and this build is awful from behind, so he's going to be off to a really, really rough spot. The Sobek is the Sobek's in a great situation, but nobody else is, and that's really the concern. Like, we see Milosis is just passively down like a level and a half now due to his, not death earlier, well, he has death earlier, and the Agni is just like not ever really splitting or falling behind because dual lane's winning so hard, and then, yeah, I mean, this Agni mid pick has looked really, really good so far as well. Milosis in a bit of trouble here. On her jump in. Now this is just absolutely awful on her rotation. He got knocked up. Wait, that's got to be a bug. Isn't he knock-up immune in his cage? Am I crazy? Oh no, maybe he's not. Isn't he? No, he's slow. Oh no, I lied. He's slow and rune immune in his cage. It's been a while, guys. My bad. It's been a while. My bad. Oops. Big time play, though, from Kiba to get out again. And a really, really bad on-her rotation. Is he just dead? No. He's okay. Ult's trade. Zero's here. MTR needs to try to find a way out of this. I'm just not sure he can. A really good impale from him. Does he die? He does. Auto Sunder is going to be good. Good play from Zero here. 1v1 play onto Davey from Prime. Bomb is going to be great, and Davey looks like he's about to fall in just a second. No out of range. Zero is able to get the ultimate off. Flicker, stance, switch, flash from the Merlin, but no kill. And it's going to be a wash. 1-for-0. 4.5k lead. A close play there for sure. But yeah, I mean, I just think this dual lane is so like far behind. This Khepri pick that I thought was pretty reported is doing really well this game. So, I mean, it just goes to show. Sometimes you just play well or play bad. So, well done by Zero so far. I do think it makes a bit more sense with this draft, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, I think the biggest issue right now with Red Team's draft is they just have 0 damage from behind. Like, Sobek, as good of a play as he's had so far, what exactly is he going to do? Because the thing is Aqua has to basically sack waves to get to rotations first. And if he does that, then I'm really afraid he's just going to fall behind. Cage is going to be really good from Kiba, and I think Davey is just dead. There's really not a lot to do here. Odin is getting pretty low. The Sobexum EQ is available. No, it's not. It's already been used. Pluck is decent from Aqua. Yeah, just no damage. I mean, honestly, like, literally 0 damage on this draft. Nobody does any damage. Like, they just both died. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that didn't even feel close. Zero didn't have ultimate. He didn't care. Kiba was fine. Still has Blink. Agni didn't have beads that fight, but didn't need it. Wow. This is looking brutal. It seems like an Aqua Sobek laning phase masterclass is a little bit wasted at the moment. Yeah, Cupid is about to have, I think, what is this, Oboe next? This is a very easy gold pull. You do have Sunder if you're tuned to us, so you can just choose to int it, because they're level 8. Do you want to? Well, not really, but it's worth if you can get it. Can you get it, though? You're going to get stunned, you're going to get stunned again, and at least you live, so that's good enough. Pyromancer pull is going to happen here. I like this play from Melody, just split right. They might even be able to defend this. Their damage is just so low right now. Yeah, Kiba's going to look. Oh, a little strange there, but I guess he's just playing for the fight. Doesn't really actually care about the objective. Fair enough. Beads forced onto this Merlin. Does still have flash, but is in such a bad spot, and it's just going to die in the cage. A stack for Kiba there secured. Sana onto the Bacchus here is going to be good. Good Agni dash as well. Mulan falls down. Bacchus falls down. 3 for 0 trade. Do get the Pyromancer on red side, but it really doesn't feel very good. And, yeah, everything is just kind of going bad. They're going to be pulling a Fire Giant here, which looks a little sketchy, but I think they actually just get this in time. Aqua does have Sunder once he's here, if he gets here in time, though. But man, he's just still like a good bit far away. I think this is just gone. Wind Spray in is actually going to get him in range of this, so he can play for the steal. We need to look for a Sobek angle here. Does get CC to start the fight. Can he ever steal this? No, there's just way too much, and he's going to fall there. Really good leashing from blue side. They're going to get the Fire Giant on 5 with the Sobek kill. Dagger picked up by Cupid. And man, I mean, I think that was kind of the last angle to make this game playable, and it is just not going to fall together. Folks, this is almost certainly going to be a Game 3 elimination match between these two teams. Match point is likely on the way. Wow, wow, wow.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alrighty.
Your team is
This Odin pick has been a big deal. Definitely felt like when the tanks were matched in the jungle, Kiba just like gets to play very freely. I really think this, a lot of it was just dual lane kind of inted early, but I mean, yeah, it's just really bad. Pele here is actually going to be caught, so a little bit of signs of life here for the red side, but tier 2 falls down. They're going to have to back here for this Phoenix, and Anhur is actually not backing until now, so this is just straight up delayed. Kiba's blinking for the cage to make space here, and this Phoenix should just go down. Maybe not quite yet, but they're getting it low. Bacchus is very, very poked here. Zero does get plucked, kind of like accidentally. Doesn't team beats or stampede. It's actually going to be a bit of a hold for red side here. Obviously, they're still quite a bit behind, and Pyromancer does secure this Phoenix. But a bit of signs of life. Yeah, it was very, very lazy, I think, from blue. Unfortunately, they're so far ahead that I actually don't think these deaths really matter much, but if you're TKC, you probably want to play on this Pyromancer here. Maybe play Naga as well. Just try to get some objectives and, you know, deny losing your left Phoenix. I think it's a good idea. Davey looks for the engage right here. Cupid is forced. Mulan ult out. And I guess the 1-for-1 is okay ult-wise right there. This Pyromancer, though, is definitely the fight. And notice Kepri's back, Pele's back. And they should be able to just get this Pyro very easily. They're going to trade Naga for it, but you do lose your left Phoenix here. Not the cleanest siege, but overall an effective one. And yeah, Phoenix goes down. They can group push mid right now pretty easily. And problems are abound. Thank you, Archer, for the follow. This is a scrim. Not a scrim, sorry. This is a playoffs. Red team is up 1-0. Cage is going to be good here from Kiba. Double full shell force. Mulan dead. And just like that, mid-tier 2 falls down. And is this going to be a Phoenix angle? Maybe. They do have a wave. I think they should keep going. I would. Yeah, they've got fire for 50. Pluck is okay. A lot of damage onto this box here. Sobek is slowly falling apart. Frontliners are low, but they're a little bit hesitant to push this. No, Pele's just going to ult in right here. Kind of inted, but does have the Khepri ult, so it is playable. And they will eventually get this mid Phoenix along with left Phoenix respawning. 19 minutes, double Phoenix is down. And yeah, that's a very effective fire. They're going to probably repull out to Gold Fury. Go get that, and then a reset. Man. Alright, well this... See, games like this are weird, dude, because, like, at this point it's just so fucked. I mean, I think you should just send it on the fire, probably, but... I don't know. Kind of have to figure out what you're going to fix next game. Because this just did not work out too well. Yeah, I mean, good impale there, but just 0 damage. We just have 0 damage. Melody's going in. Good engage from him so far. It's a little bit early, but it looks like he's okay here. Bacchus is a bit split. Tunda does jump away. Is going to get stunned in a second. So the cage from Kiba does come out. They're going to look to pick these tanks. So Bex and McCute is going to be used here just to disengage, though. And it's going to be a 1-for-0 fight with some ults forced, and likely a fire pull in just a second after they reset. Intersect, thank you so much for the raid, bro. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Hope you had an absolutely wonderful stream. So, red side here, they're going to pull gold. Obviously, I think this is just like a fire give up angle. Again, this game state's completely scuffed. There's really nothing to do. Really is nothing to do. Gold Fury here is going to be a really easy call. What you really want to do now, at this point, I think is you just play an angle and just kind of look for a backliner. I mean, if that even exists right here, you want to obviously shove on sides, but there really isn't much to do. Blue side is just going to instantly run up, and Mulan has to run out.
The Pyromancer has arrived.
So we see a reset across the board here. And, yeah, likely going to be a tier 2 tower on right. I think we should play this, like, very quick. You don't want to give this this draft any time to farm, because there's no need. This Merlin, you know, doesn't have Soul Reaver yet. That's a huge deal for your draft. And you can just kind of, like, ignore him so far. You have a minion here. I would just at least walk a little bit. They're going to play it slow because they want fire waves to come in on left and mid. These are playoffs, so it is a tournament technically. This is like first round, basically like quarterfinals equivalent, I guess. But yeah. Sobek is rooted. He's completely okay though so far, and the damage is very split onto red team. But I'm just not sure it matters. This is going to be a 1-for-1 trade so far. Kepriel is going to be okay. Doesn't actually resurrect this Pele, who does play out right there. Cupid Beads is going to be good. Dagger is forced onto the Bacchus, who did steal it in that fight from Kiba. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but red bar healths are so low. Titan is exposed. Titan's taking some damage here. Bacchus is going to be able to live here. Pluck onto 0 is good, and this should be a kill. A lot of damage from blue side there, but it was very, very split. Cupid dashes into the Merlin Vortex, and he's going to fall down here as well. Couple of shutdowns are going to be huge for Aqua right here, as the game is going to be held after a pretty botched siege attempt from blue side. Again, going a little bit too deep and kind of not really on the same page here. That should have been an easy game end, but instead rushing it and getting picked means that this game extends. It's not really better. Sobek obviously got a lot of farm, but it doesn't feel good to play still, but is holdable, at least for now. Left Phoenix will come up, mid will come up, and I mean, you have an angle to stall this game, you know, another 5 minutes minimum at this point, and Melody is just completely by himself for no reason here. Good pillar, lash healing W will get him up to about 55% instantly. Good pluck from Davey. Does he have the damage to kill right here? Lash auto 1 is good. Knockup is good. It is going to get Pele immuned, and the Mulan will certainly fall down. Great cage from Kiba here. They're trying to get picks in this scrappy circumstance, but not able to get enough right here. Chasing now for this Bacchus, but a little bit split there. MTR does fall down on the side from these Agni bombs. Can the Bacchus die as well? Not quite, and he doesn't. So, Mid Phoenix will re-fall down. They did get a kill, or 2 kills, excuse me, was Jungle Scouts right there. And we're going to see, do we have any type of angle here? Kiba looking for this left Phoenix, is just going to play for it. 3 Phoenixes down again. Obviously, Red Team was just kind of a bit excited. You know, if they're able to get a kill there, maybe the game state's okay, but they didn't. And as a result, it looks like the Titans are going to get sieged on a little bit. Stampede is kind of absently used, but it doesn't really matter. Titans just going to die. GG. Damn. Yeah, man, this one was rough to watch. This one was rough to watch. Alright. Boys, what do we need to do? Well, the Sobek pick, which I didn't love, did really well, actually. So, yeah. I didn't feel like Milosis was super comfortable on this Merlin pick, to be fair. And this Mulan was completely useless. But, I mean, look, to just put it very simply, you can't just be inting and dueling like this. Like, this was horrific, dude. It's 1-1 now. Like, they just completely sprinted it down. I'm not sure, like, why or what, or, like, for what reason, but they just perma-fought. They locked in on her over Hou Yi. I mean, this was just some grim smite from this duo lane. I don't want to see this Bacchus pick again. It was absolutely awful. And just a bad pick. I don't know why top swing Bacchus supports an idea. Yeah, just, like, I don't know. Sometimes you can, like, analyze things and be like, okay, well, at X fight, this happened. No, the game was completely lost, like, from minute 3. As long as blue team didn't int, which they didn't, the game was completely lost. They're trying to, like, really force this triple tank, like, idea, and I don't think they need to. I don't want to see Davey on, like, a tank pick if it's not a very easy force. Half the reason why this Athena worked so well in game 1 was because Mini was forced to go Shell because he couldn't go Beads, or he felt like he was forced to go Shell because he couldn't go Beads because they had a Yamoja. Now that they have no Shell necessities on this draft, he just goes Beads and the flanks don't work. You know what I mean? That's really a big shift here. This Odin pick was big. I don't think they really expected it. Kiba did a really good job just like frontlining and forcing things. They had a bit of an angle back at that Gold Fury, which they just lost. Again, that was just mechanical misplay. It happens, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I just want to see like a bit of a shift here. I don't
Yeah.
say blow up your whole plan, but that was just not it. Just not it. All right, guys. Come on. The boys have taken first pick this game. So they're going to get a little bit of a better situation potentially draft-wise here, which is good to see. I'm curious to see if Kiba and friends ban Umoja from second and just don't let them get Yamo, or bait them and see if they want to first pick Yamo. We will see. Alrighty. Alright. here we go. So draft-wise, what do we fix here? I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. Don't do Mulan again. That was no good. Definitely pick a better duel lane. Like, that duel lane sucked. Bacchus on her in a world where we could have gotten Sobek Jingwei or Sobek Huiyi or Sobek Agni or Baron Agni or Baron Huiyi or like literally any of that stuff or Scylla Huiyi or yeah, like literally anything. Like you could have gotten any duel lane in the world and you picked Bacchus on her. Just not gonna do it, man. Just not gonna do it. We gotta change that shit now. And then there's hope, I think. I think there's hope. Bro, I'm trying to like recover for this game, dude. My voice is like actually dead. Alright guys, we gotta lock in. Is the game winnable for our boys? Surely, right? You know what the worst part is? There's fucking Athens at 6 o'clock. There's no way I'm watching that shit. I'm gonna just get ranked. Yeah, it's not happening. Do do do. I look good today. Always do, bro. Thank you. Oh, Stewie plays tonight? Bro, who do they play against, Boots? Like, are they gonna lose? Like, watching Stewie win is fucked up. He's a bad guy. Guys, I need to make some coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, I would make it right now, dude, if I freaking knew when this game would start, but I don't want to miss the picks and bans. If they told me, yo, we'll start in 4 minutes, I'd go make some. Can I send you a pair of shoes for me to look at? Sure, if you want me to. You could just DM me them on Discord, I guess. I'm not really a big, like, shoe head. Like, I don't really know much about shoes, to be honest. Like, my shoe commentary is gonna be, oh yeah, those look nice, or I don't really like those. That's it. I don't know anything really about shoes. Like, that's kind of, like, I don't know. I'm not some, like, connoisseur or anything. John and Leo versus Stewie and Briz. Where Stewie's gonna get fucking farmed. What a shitter. You can just post the link? Sure. Bet. Okay, so Odin ban from blue side. So not trying to give Kiba this not trying to give Kiba this Odin pick again, I think is a good decision. Already like the draft board here. Aladdin ban makes sense if you don't play it. So Hunbat's banned again from Kiba and friends. Notice that Wukong is up, and this draft wasn't previously so far. And Cupid's going to be banned, which I guess is just the understanding that I guess they're thinking MTR would first pick Cupid. All right. Wukong likely going to be the ban here for Red Team, as they've banned that both games. So we'll see. Now, what do we first pick on blue if this is a Wukong ban? I mean, I love Hou I love Agni. I thought the Agni pickup is just like OP in general. I know Mini in game 1 played Agni and was like kind of meh. But the Agni pickup, Emojibin, of course, forgot about that. That's expected. Okay, so can we just lock in Sun Wukong? Ares is good too. Ares is good too. We're trading Ares Wukong. What is this pick here on 2? I think this is going to be a Merlin pick. Prime looks super good on the Merlin in game 1, but he also looks really good on the Agni. So I think it'll either be one of those two, or they drop and just pick the other one that they don't take. Now, if we're a blue side here and they don't pick a mid laner, please just lock in Agni Merlin, and then Prime has nothing to play. Okay, they didn't do that. So we can choose to lock in Merlin here, or not. But I want to get Hou Yi here, and I want to get Jingwei here. If we're not going to go that, we go Jingwei jungle. Do we have a Jingwei jungle bag, Davey? I hope so. That shit's OP. Can we go like Hou Yi plus Thor here? Do we have a Thor bag in the jungle? I don't think Davey does. What if we go like Hou Yi plus Bologna? Can we just 2-3 that? How about Hou Yi Bologna? That's a good draft. Come on. We got that in the bag. What about Hou Yi Merlin? Because they could still... Oh, that's good. I like that. I like that. You know I like that. Hell yeah. Now, you've got to be careful because this Agni could go ADC. If they don't pick a mid on here, be mindful that you can't necessarily not say this won't be a Merlin pick on 5th. But I like this draft. This is a good draft so far. How did I manage to spectate this? Is this a custom? It sure is. This is game 3. What's up, Arrow? Is that Aquarius or no? Yeah, it's Aquarius for sure. It's Aquarius for sure. He came back to Smite 2 to play OSL. Alright, Ganesha pick is stable. And Jing Wei. How do we finish this draft strong? I think we go Merlin plus what? Ooh, don't do that. Ay. Okay, well, what's our jungle pick then? I don't know, find something. He doesn't play Thor, so it's not Thor. Is it gonna be... I mean, Nem's a good god, but I don't know if it's good into that draft. I don't really like the Nem pick here. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. Nem's okay. I'm not sure. It's just so bad into Ganesha Agni, like, and even Wukong it's not very good into. I just feel like this Nem pick is like a tier list pick, but not a good pick in the draft. Is he going Aspect in jungle? I'm not sure I like that either, even. This is just a bit weird. Let me see these shoes. You said ugly? Let me see them. They're okay. I don't know. I mean, like, when it's like... Yeah, I don't like those little... What even are those at the bottom? They're like little... They're like little bubbles or something at the bottom. I don't like that look at all. Like, when it's double black like that, it's not that bad. But when it's like the yellow or the white, it's super noticeable. You know what I mean? And it just looks ugly in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. I'm not really a shoe person, though. So, I feel like it's not worth IMO. But I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, bro. Like, yeah, they just don't look good to me. Like those little balls at the bottom weird look fucking stupid. IMO. What did they last pick? Jingwei? Sorry, Pele? Hmm. Well, look, both teams have very good drafts. Like, very good drafts. So this game is going to be a tough one. Melody is not going in Wukong, which is okay. You don't have to, especially into this draft.
Not as good as what I had in my gourd.
If I were to pick a draft, I'd probably say I like red teams a little bit more. I thought this Nem pick, there just has to be something a bit better into that draft, and I'm not a huge Nuwa believer. So, yeah. That being said, I think Melody's fucking up his build. I don't think he should be going tank Wukong with Sunder. Well, if he's going Lash, it's okay. But I don't want to see a Sunder Wukong. I feel like that's kind of mid. Alright, guys. What do we even want to say about this? Well, I think what we should focus on is that we are very happy with our dual lane matchup. Hui Yi Ares is like banging. This shit is OP. So we should just win duo. And if we win duo, it's always playable. Aqua just dominated game 2 despite the loss. Surely just takes that momentum into this game, and they just win. Also, Wukong's invading blue level 1 like a rat. Spot it, spot it, spot it, spot it, spot it. He spotted it. Good, good, good. Huge. Do not pull this. Please, please, please. Just leave, just leave. Leave the buff. It doesn't matter. Leave it. Leave it. What are we doing here? Oh, hell no. You see he has Sunder. What is this play? Why is he... I'm so confused, man. No, I'm genuinely in shock right now. This is just terrible. What are we doing? This is such a waste. Oh my gosh, man. It is just not it. Okay, he's hitting it. Oh, he missed the auto. Okay, I'm just going to look away before I throw up. Okay, back to mid lane. What's going on over here? Red buff going to be gone on. W. Love to see it. I want to look at... I'm going to watch duo. I think duo is where the action happens here. Why are they playing so back? How did they lose Prio? Did he... Oh, what? I'm so confused. I mean, I guess level 1 maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Are we playing this? Oh, good Ricochet. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, listen, I mean, the thing with Ares is, like, you gotta, like, not break your chain. So let's see if Tunda can get a good angle here. Nice. Good job. Well done, well done. There we go. That is a good start. Now, I like this 1v1 in isolation for Nem. I don't think it's bad. Oh, go in on this. Okay, never mind, don't. I think he should have, but all good. Did get duo secured. Oh, Pele's flanking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, new wap pick, be careful. Shrink the wood. Shrink the wood. Stun. Nice. Auto attack. Beads force. Come on, let's go. One more, one more, one more. Okay, he dashed in. That's fine. No kill. No worries. Not bad, not bad. That was close. That was very close. We forced the beads right there. We survived the play. It is not a bad look. What just happened? No. No, guys. Aqua. No. Do you recommend Predecessor or Smite? Smite 1 is a terrible game. I'd play Predecessor over Smite 1 for sure.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay. What is going on over here? Strength of wood. Yup. You get it, bro. A bit of a hover here. Can they just go on this Ganesha? Yeah, jump on this, jump on this. This is good. Oh shit, Pele's here. Wait, fuck. No, it's playable, it's playable. Nice ult from Nuwa. Oh, one more auto attack. Can Nem get him? Okay, Nem did get him. It's a 1-for-0 so far. This is going to be a trade, but we can like 3-for-2 this easy. Oh, beautiful Ricochet right there. Okay, come on. One more, one more, one more, one more. Let's go! There we go. 3-for-0 trade. Huge. Big time. That is what I want to see in this dual lane. Aggression, passion, fighting. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, boys. There we go. They picked a fucking non-dog shit dual lane and they actually did something. It is so good. Love it. This Pele's game is fucked. Okay, no beads on this Pele for 30. They probably don't do anything with that. We just need to stabilize solo a little bit. This guy's a bit behind. It's not too bad, but like I don't know, if we get some rocks or something for him, he'll be alright. If we could do that, we'd be happy. Okay, I like this rotation. This is a good Nuwa rotation. Oh, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Well done, folks. Oh my gosh, they're jumping in duo, okay? No worries, good try. They did shove wave, not bad. Yeah, we played this slow. We played this pretty patient. So, oh shit, please don't die over here. Please, 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 please. Are you okay? You're fine, alright? Surely, don't die? Okay, we're good. Oh, he's gonna get ganked. But this is a level 4 Pele. This pick is useless, no? Okay, we're fine. Good job. Yeah, this Pele is like in fucking hell right now. This Nemesis pick, I think, is like a little sketchy into this draft late game. But if he just blows open the early like this, it doesn't even matter. Okay, dual lane shove is good. He's very safe. Okay, we're fine. Oh shit, Tiger? Not Tiger, excuse me. I said Tiger and I was looking at Jingwei. What does that even whatever, my bad. Okay. Chest camp secured. We've got a bit of a lead. Now they have ults. They're playing very safe right now, like extremely safe. I think that's a mistake. Maybe they don't know where Pele is, but they should. Okay. I mean, I guess they just want to back. I don't know. Wait, what is Hui building? Oh, his Sunbeam bow. Sorry, I'm crazy. I was like so confused. I forgot it has that component. Okay, good job. Nice job, nice job. We see Devos on both jungle solo for red side. 1k lead. Not bad. This Gold Fury is doable, I guess, soon. They have oracles, right? So you can look for a play pretty easily once you have duo prio. I'd actually like to see Hui played a wave shove here rather than go to these, so then he can get prio and just go to gold. I think this is actually like a bad play. It's subtle, but I think it's a bad play. All good though. See, because now he's pulling, but he didn't actually shove left. So it's like kind of homeless. Or maybe he did. But he shoved slow either way. Does this work? They're ulting. They're committing for it. Can we get it? Nice job. Good ricochet. Ganesh or Ares was silent, so he couldn't even sunder. But yeah, Zero fucked up the sunder a little bit, and that's going to be a big time secure for MTR. Really big play right there. Nice ricochet on this Pele for poke. And the Pele, who did, you know, kind of commit a rotation for that, is really in a bad spot. Agni Nuwa 1v1 is going to be a wash, but a little bit scary. Pele in a lot of trouble here. Does get her ultimate out. Ganesha is out. But yeah, tough spot to be in for this Pele. She is completely choked down in this game right now. Nuwa is level 9, boys. Bit of a walk in here. Stun. Sorry, not stun. Chains, my bad. Really good poke. Are we gonna ult this? No. That's okay. I guess they don't want to, like, trade Ares ult for Jing ult, which is, like, fair. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. Have to be a little careful here, but if the Pele gets nothing here... Yeah, she's just gonna... I mean, she doesn't really commit, so it's not too bad. This Pele's in a really bad spot. Like, really, really bad spot. Good ricochet. A little bit of poke. Chains are okay. Chains are very good, actually. A little bit weird. Oh, Ganesha dashed in. They're trying to bait for the Pele, but they already lose one. Is this playable? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a dual lane masterclass. 2 for nothing trade in a 2v3, the Nuwa ultimate. Oh my gosh, and Aqua gets the solo kill after getting soloed. Oh, it's a beauty. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, boys. Are we back? We might actually be back. That was beautiful. That sequence was so good. Yeah, this Pele just does nothing. She's also building hybrid, which from behind is like so weak, it's unbelievable. Oh man.
A girl can't ever have too many weapons.
Dude, this Ares is also so fed now. Or like about to be. Oh dear. Really, really good luck from blue side right there on that 2v2. 2v3. The fight was just a little bit split, and even though you know, Pele was wrapping for the gank, it was just a little too early, you know? I think Zero looked for Ganesha Dash, just kind of died before Starblade even got there. You know, this is absolutely beautiful. Why is the Pele bad? The pick's not bad, it's just her game state's really weak. So she's level 8, and her items suck. She has basically no gold. And if you look, she has 5,000 gold. The other jungler has 6,300. And she's level 8. And the other jungler's level 11. That's a big deal. It just means she's very behind. Her items are terrible. And in comparison, she's just going to be a lot weaker. By the way, so Davey did not go Aspect. And he's building Breastplate, which is just strange. But I guess... I'm not really sure. I mean, he's ahead. I don't really care, but whatever you want. 1v1 here in duo side means, yeah, Hui's going to be a little bit spooked if he gets Lernian Bode. He's alright, though. Yeah, the Jingwei pick can be a problem eventually. I really want to see them, like, try to win this game quick. I don't want this red team to scale for free. Nice. There we go. Really good damage. I love the Nem gank here. Good knockup. Oh, that was really well done. Beautiful. Oh shit, he's not dead. He's dead. Well done. Good new ult. Good job, good job. Really smooth. Yeah, looked a little bit sketchy because she got her dash out, but new ult as a closer is big. It's honestly really good Milosis gets the kill. Because, yeah, I mean, he's just like passively so ahead now. Grouping on Pyro for gold. This is obviously good for blue. And they're going to get Naga as well, probably.
The enemy team has destroyed
Yep.
the Pyro. Your middle tower is under attack. Your team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Alrighty. Hmm. 1v1 in left? Nope. Maybe. Actually, there is. Absolutely. You gotta be careful here. Should be okay. Yup, nothing too crazy. Oh, mid-fight. Wait a minute. Oh, Nuwa. Like, what are we doing here? Uh-oh. Shoots. Okay, so a big pick for red team. Kind of on the back end. It was very forced. I'm not really sure why Milosis was just, like, pathing in like that. It was very weird. Just kind of gets caught on the mid-wave. Not even on the mid-wave. In the jungle. Really for nothing. It was very odd. And does kind of just die. Pretty rough time to die, dude. I mean, this Pele, who is, like, out of the game, just gets a free kill, so... She's definitely still in trouble, but honestly gets recovered a lot. Yeah, getting the kill on Nua is, like, her best target. Is in trouble here in the 1v1. Do we have dashes? We do not, so he's out. Just out. Yeah, that death was really bad. I talked about I want this game to kind of be tucked away quick because I don't think it's gonna get easier. I think it's only gonna get harder. Like this Jingwei, as she starts to actually do damage, makes life hard for everybody. And the best way to win is to just, you know, not let her scale, right? And that just play sharp on things. So we kind of can't get picked in the meantime. It's a good gank attempt, but again, people are starting to get a bit tankier. And this game is just gonna get a little hard to play, I feel like. 4K lead is still great. Definitely happy with it, but like we lost 1,000 gold off that play, at least. Alright, bit of a mid pressure. Ares chains are not on the mark, or not even coming out. Ooh. diving the Ganesha, but there's nothing. They're a bit antsy right now. A little bit antsy. I like the solo pressure here onto this Wukong. That's cool. But yeah, bit antsy. We're not really getting anything right now. This lead, I feel like, is slowly falling. Not too much, but a little bit. The Jingwei is also kind of like, I feel like, getting pressure in this matchup despite being behind, which is a little concerning. I mean, can he just look for the fight? Maybe, right? You're just 2-3 right now? Nope. Not going to. Not going to, folks.
Let's not call attention to ourselves.
Good ricochet here. Stun's okay. Yeah, he's not really like gaining a lot of ground though. Oh, Pele's rotating. This can be really, really bad. We gotta be careful here. Good ricochet. He's kind of okay. Plays his ground. He's good. Good job. Yeah, 4K lead kind of just floats. There's really, I guess, a bit of a stall on this match right now. And if you want to swing this, you're probably going to need to play for an objective, right? So I guess the big question is, how much do you send for this gold? I think you can kind of full house this with your Bologna if you really want. But do you want to like trade Pyro again? Maybe not. The game's being played a little bit slow right now. This ultimate is good. Well done. Ship. Big pick right there. Team B is going to be used as well. He does the new ult. Very, very easy. And just some good timing right there. Hoi looking for the 1v1. I like this play. We need to make sure we get an ult off here. Doesn't even need it. Wow. Great play from MTR. Just kind of fries him with the Nagas as well. Really well done by him. That's going to be Gold Fury 2 picks. And a really great opening that's just very, I think, smoothly played from TKC. Love to see it. Love to see it. Pyromancer is going to get pulled. We're seeing a little bit of a hover from the Bologna, which is really smart. I like the Aqua Path safe side, right? Because what you're doing there is you're not letting a invade happen, either on your jungle, but you're also not letting a pick happen on you, right? You're weak-sided solo because your team's on gold. Make sure you contest the objective, but don't die for it. And he did a great job there just peeling off. Really well done. Ultimate is very forced. That was bad. It's okay, though. You know what? You played good. All good. Sometimes you just kind of mess it up. Sometimes you just mess it up a little bit. Okay. I want to see a Pele pull, maybe? I say Pele pull, I mean just go on this guy. She's completely in sync here, no? Okay, yeah, a bit out of range. It's okay. Bit of an angle on this Ganesha, maybe? Nope, not quite. Okay, we're kind of just chilling. I don't mind the slower play. I like that the play is speeding up when objectives are in question. That's really what matters. If we want to just PvE until then, honestly, that's probably for the best. It's just, like, safe. I'd really like to see them play for this Naga in mid with Nem. Or play for Pyro with the Bologna. Like, either one's okay to me. I just want to see one of them happen. If MTR wants to just stay left with Mini and just kind of 1v1, honestly, completely cool. But let's, like, convert this. Because, you know, we went from 4K to 6K, which is great. But we really, like, you know, want to start making this into towers, right? Which those things will help us get to. A bit of a curious decision. I think they could have kind of sticked that a bit. Like, baiting the fight is not bad. I don't know if they're waiting for, like, Bologna Pro, but she kind of had it. She did kind of have it. They might just literally be waiting for gold again. Yeah, it's a bit boring, but it is smart. Okay, what if we just, we have Titan's Bane, it looks like a, I think we're going short on Nua here, maybe Tahuti. Oh, mid-fight maybe? Onto the Pele. It's a little deep. I don't really like this fight. This feels weird. Yeah, this feels like a really strange one to force. Like, what? Can we just do Naga together? This is really, really, like, sketchy. I mean, they're fine, but if they're gonna group like this, I think they should just do Naga, right? It's very easy. They're letting MTR play the 1v1. So they want to force something here. But again, Naga is so easy to do, and it's just, like, free gold. Okay, Wukong is fine. Did go Magi's on this pick, which is a little bit strange, I guess. Grasp gets secured. I don't know who got Vision there in Oracles. I think it was blue side. They do get Naga here finally. So 6,600 gold lead just about. Ares is a little bit deep in mid. Does get the Beads burn and Ganesha stun, so pretty well played by him. I mean, that really is like your indicator that like we want to push the pace here very hard. No Ares ult for like an hour, but like that's fine, I think. Is Nem caught here? No, she's. I mean, it's just two tank jungles. This is disgusting. Oh, 2v2 maybe. You can play this. He's helped though. Ult is good. He's kind of getting bursted though. He doesn't have enough mana to jump right there. So he will actually just die. That's really rough. The Sunbeam kind of screwed him right there. And yeah, it will be a 1-for-1, which is not the worst for red side, honestly. When you're up 7k, you're really not trying to 1-for-1. And I think this is just a really awkward solo rotation. Like, nothing's going to happen now because your damage dealer's dead. Man, we really need to see a bit of a safer pull right there. Trade like that's not the end of the world if it happens once. I do like this Bologna 1v1. Honestly, bro, ulting that is not bad, by the way. Like, forcing this jingle and then just insta-pulling this objective, I think is a really good call. Is he sneaking? Kind of. His DPS is trash on this, but he's going to start it. Let's get mid duo pro here. I kind of want to see Aqua just ult this. Like, I really think it's good. Because if you ult this, the Jing's going to ult out, and then you have pro anyways. And he's low, and you won't be. Like, play this, play this. Okay, Lash. No ult. Damn. I mean, I guess it's okay to play safe, but I feel like it's a bit missed. He's still just playing to sneak this, but again, I'm like kind of questioning why. Like, why are we playing to sneak instead of just grouping up? We're up 7k. Now Balloon is going to kind of take the 1v1, but it's a bit scuffed because he's taking the 2v1. Oh man, this is just terrible map play, I feel like. And M is just dead here and eventually, I think. He's dead. Oh, good shield. Good too. They'll get a trade here at the very least, so it's not... Oh my gosh, he doesn't even die. Oh, wait a minute, Davey. Kind of styled on them right there. Yeah, the Lash healing really, really saved him right there with the shield as well. Somehow, some way, I don't know how this guy dies. Somehow, some way, what was absolute catastrophe just sort of turns to a 4-for-0. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was really weird. I mean, that was a really awkward angle for Davey, but I guess it worked out okay. It felt like that should not have worked at all. Maybe it's just tank Nem moment. I don't know. Maybe it's just tank Nem moment. Fire Giant, easy. Big time secure right there. Really big kill from MTR on the side. I did love this Bologna Jingwei match. I think it was a really smart play. Because yeah, Jingwei just cannot play that matchup at all right now. Fire on 5. As great as this game is feeling, again, I really think you want to end this game before backliners get panicked. Because this game gets hard, like, as time passes. And this lead separation is making it easy. But both of these drafts are really good. So you don't want to, like... You don't want to like give an inning. I think you want to just group collapse on this gold here and then just insta-get all these tier 2s at least. I like to see them shove for a Phoenix. I think it's still smart and pretty easy.
Your middle tower is
But the
under
name of the game is to just be quick about it. So, looks like they should.
Think you scare me?
Let's not call attention to ourselves.
Jingwei in a bit of trouble. Old Sao is out. Okay, Gold Fury. Okay, they're gonna go for tier 1, tier 2, and then maybe go gold. That's also fine. I don't dislike this at all. Jingwei's out. That's okay. Let's just like sprint it left. Where's their wave?
left enemy
I can't see it. All good. They're collapsing. Obviously, red team's gonna split. I'm really surprised they look for gold at this point. But okay, it's fine, I guess. I feel like if you're gonna push for tier 1, you may as well keep going. Because now they just shove out the wave, right? Yeah, a little bit of a... That was a bit backwards right there. They're going to split the cover, but...
Your right tower is
Cover the split, sorry. And this is a really good pick, but... they have to just, like, go. Like, they have to go left here. Like, now. If they play the pick on Davey, they can't kill him, I don't think. So they should just keep going. Good tier 2, just keep going. Don't even worry about it. If they back on right, it's chill. It's a 4v4 at worst. Like, it's super good. Okay, now that you see all 4, you don't have to go as bad. You can just play for mid tier 2. I think this is looking good. Nem is slowly rotating over. Once she comes, they're probably going to look for the 5v5. He's going to shove mid wave so they can play for mid Phoenix maybe, because they'll actually have a wave there. It's a little harder to siege mid, obviously, but I still think it's okay. No, they're going to go to red. And then tier 2 right. I think it's a little too passive. But if they get a pick here, it's just a game 1. Yeah, tier 2 on right does fall down.
destroy the right enemy tower. Has arrived.
Pyro's gonna get secured. Bit of damage on the Sun Wukong here should be okay. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Alright, well, game's going good. They played that fight, or they played that whole, like, sequence very patiently. But I think that's kind of the whole, like, plan here. They're really trying to play this as, like, safe as possible. And it's not, like, the most exciting thing in the world, but, like, this is an Elim match, so... You know, playoff hopes are on the line, so to speak. You gotta kind of not just die for nothing. So I do get it. They're probably underplaying how strong they are, I think, but it should be okay. This is just a very simple group on fire angle, and the game is won. Now, if for whatever reason this fire feels a little bit bad to do, which it shouldn't, they're 11k up, it should be fine. They can just play gold and have Davey literally get every Phoenix in a row. He never loses a 1v1, and he should just do that if it gets weird. I think you give this fire a good old 35 to 45 seconds, maybe a minute. And if after a minute spawn this still feels kind of like sticky, just go to gold and don't even worry about it. This fire is like so unnecessary. Now, they didn't really do a good job with that game 1, at least discerning it quickly. Oh, they're just going to get a pick. Sorry, I was like trying to find him and I couldn't even, I clicked on the wrong people. Alright, well, they're just going to get a pick, so I don't think it's a problem. Don't think it's going to be a problem. This is going to be an easy pull here, 5v4 angle. Obviously, red team is sort of around. We see Kiba kind of on a bit of a split push flank. He might walk in on this. Looks like he kind of just wants to play it mid, which I think is the wrong move. Yeah, they're going to give it. Okay. I mean, I guess they have to, but I feel like you should just try something here. This is just not a fire you can give up, I feel like. Damn. I mean, this Wukong had such a good, like, first 3 minutes, then it's just been, like, very weak since.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Can we see a siege now after this gold? I don't even want them to back. I think they should just go. I mean, if they really have to back, they can, but I really think it's fine to just go straight. If they have a lot of gold, let's check. Oh yeah, kind of. Okay, you should probably back.
Your left tower
No worries. Player damage is looking pretty rounded. Yeah, I mean, this is a very, like, low damage game. They've played it very smart and safe, though. Like, it's definitely a good look. This is by far the best game played of the set. Because it's just organized. You know, game 2 and 1 were pretty chaotic at times. I mean, well, okay. Game 2, I guess, was a lot more decisive than this match. But it was done differently. Like, this game was a lot more, like, smart fights rather than just, like, straight up outplaying early, I guess is the point. So in a way, it's better. In a way, it's worse, I guess. But you get the point. Alright, Mid Phoenix is gonna get sieged here. And it should just fall. Ganeshul is very early. You can just back up here. This is a good ult, though. Team Beats is going to be used with Wukong ult. And they're okay. Yeah, I mean, they're completely fine. They've taken 0 damage. Pele's going to look for the flank, but there's just nothing here. The entirety of blue team is just full health still. They're going to go for right Phoenix here pretty easily, and I think they're just going to walk in a base after this. Big time win, my friends. Dash on the Jingwei is not enough. That's okay. Finish this shit. Dash in, cripple is good. Wukong falls down. Does not. But the Titan here should get hit. It won't. Alright, they're going to go left. A little bit longer. They are really trying to make this one feel good. Fair enough. Let's keep going here a little bit. Jingwei does dash out. Bologna is still very, very healthy. Okay, we can walk in. We can walk in. They're going to walk in on this wave, right? Looks like this should be it, guys. King's Court, 16-3, are going in for their final siege of the game. They're not really DPSing the Titan here much. Now they are. Ganeshul is going to be used. Playing this very slow, but they're just way too healthy, and this Titan is just way too low. Very easy end. And yeah, that's going to be it. Look at that. Aqua TKC win game 3 convincingly. Very slow match, but a very patient one. Pretty great damage spread across the board, and really taking advantage of this Ares pick, I think. Big time stuff for this. This set actually gets them into the quarterfinals, I guess. So, huge play. That's a playoff elimination for Kiba and friends. And the TKC team continues on, boys. Absolutely wonderful stuff to see from our boys. Love it. Definitely do love it. Apparently our Crete team, TKC Crete, did win their set as well, guys. So, W Crete team, TKC is doing well. All right, guys, it's rank time. Those were some fun matches, though, man. Glad the team we wanted to win ended up winning. I mean, a little bit biased. The game was a little boring, I won't lie, because of like just the pace. But it's good that they play good Smite, right? So ultimately, like, well done, folks. When is the Wizard 101 stream coming? I don't know, dude. I do not know. Is that Aqua Aquarius? I don't think so. What is this queue? Oh no. Guys, what have I just hit? Is this a new angle? There's more games than 20? Yeah, I just feel like, to be honest, dude, I'm gonna be kind of dead if I do. Like, I'll probably just like Q1 a rank game or two and then just hop off. This was kind of like a bonus stream. This was an extra passion stream, so we'll just we'll wrap this shit up the right way with a dub. I think it might just be a Danzaburo game, guys, not gonna lie. Thank you,
Select
man. I'm
your
glad you
god.
enjoyed it. That is wonderful to hear. Yeah, it's just a Danza game. Danza's good here. Let's get into their draft. Alright. I will be right back. Bro, we've had so many dodges today. This shit sucks. Boo. Oh well, man. Whatever. Whatever. All good. Next time. You don't want to watch an Athens game? I mean, I don't know, man. Do I? I'm like kind of debating it. Like watching Stewie would be funny, but like I don't know. You're watching Or the scrim last night, you were the Jing? Mm-hmm. And you noticed that you're okay with flipping objectives? Or just pulling it in their face? Why is that? Um, well, I'd have to look at the context, because, like, if I was calling for it, it probably was a good pull for whatever reason. But usually it's if you're calling the force, it's probably because either A, your fight is really good, so you want the fight to happen, and a lot of the fights that are not around the objectives are not, when you're pulling a gold or something or a fire, they come to you, not the other way around. Typically when you're chasing, it's not so good, but if they're coming into you and you like lose a lot of that legwork in terms of chasing them, well then if they really do extend to contest, you just kind of can kill them, and if not, well, you're just going to get something pretty free. So it's sort of a win-win, I would say. I mean, that's like without really seeing the background, but yeah. I don't know, dude. I mean, the thing with OSL is it's like I did just watch like a full set. I'm not sure I want to watch the second one. It would be more interesting if it was like, how do I say it? If I felt like the teams in Athens had passion, but they just don't, for the most part. But I guess the Otters set against Stewie is kind of hype. Whatever. Too bad. Alright. I'll play support this game. My team is pretty good.
Select your god.
I mean, Scylla's good here. Let's play Scylla. So it's a good Scylla game. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. I forgot. You guys are against Stewie, not the Otters. My bad, John. To be honest, bro, like, I don't really feel like that set's gonna be close. Like, that... I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but... I don't know. I was kind of thinking about it. I was just like, dude... They're not gonna ban good gods, and then just GG, you know? Lash is gonna play Golden Blade Achilles. Like, what are we even doing, you know? Stewie's gonna pick, like, some dog shit, like Susano, and then just do nothing. Do I need to see that? Not sure. I guess if I don't see it, I'll be okay, is the point. John, are you gonna play Yorm today? I think you should. It's good. Why is Haddix's Twitter protected? I guess he just chose to make it private, man. I don't know. You want me to ask him? No, I'm not going to. I just message him in game chat. Yo. Maybe if they pick 0cc? Dude, wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me there's a bad Yorm game that exists? I just don't like what I'm hearing right now. Bro, Yorm is not a bad god. Like, please don't fall for this bullshit. Not you. Other people can, but not you. Dude, Kaidan's set is at 8:30, bro. What is happening? Doesn't John Fortnite Kennedy have a set? What the heck? Be already played? Oh no, I think he's in Sparta, right? So he already played. Ah, my bad. Okay, we go Sunder. Zatman Kernanos. Ooh.
Champion!
You're rank 7 Yorm? Okay. So, you've played him enough to get a Mastery 7 and you don't know how good he is? That's kind of like... I mean, I don't know. I don't think, like, game time equates to skill, necessarily. You know what I'm saying? So, like, maybe you're just practicing him wrong or something. Would you be down to play casuals with viewers sometime? I mean, I don't want to say no, because, like, that would be rude. But I just don't really know if it would be, like, a good thing to stream or, like, do. I don't know. I feel like they would just either be very easy or, like, just, like, silly.
Minions have spawned.
I think I've played, like, 2 games of Casual Conquest on Smite 2. I'm not rage baiting. What do you mean? I got Glavis ADC. Alright. Glavis is off roll, but he'll be alright. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess it's an alright start. Shoot, this current hits hard. I guess that was an okay trade for us. You just kind of want you healing. Shit, I like completely whiffed the 2, but it's fine. Nice. Well played, well played. That is big time for us, boys. With Paul the other day. Ooh. See, like, were you nervous? Like, were you shaking a little bit? Or nah? Oh, good shit. Oh my gosh, it's just completely GG already. Can't lie. It is just completely GG already. Man, oh man. I think he's okay. I don't think that wave is actually in. Oh my gosh, that's so unlucky. I'll try to poke them a little bit. Try to just keep getting poke, and we're almost 5, so should be good. All good. I'm just gonna back here. No worries. So willing to play with Stewie. Damn. Yeah, the Stewie Q is gonna be hard to get, dude. He doesn't play that much anymore.
Gang, right lane.
Poor Stewart. This guy is dead, Zoes. That was a terrible route, my bad. Nice, good job. Yeah, this is actually like a tracker score like beauty. My KDA is climbing, boys. Let's go. I must be a little bit worried to impress Haddix. I mean, obviously. Who wouldn't be, right? I think we impressed him, guys. If he wasn't watching, he's across the map. Shit. Maybe I'll send him a clip of that. Try to. All right, I'm gonna come right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game is kind of just like one. Just like, I don't really have to think. We just kind of keep getting these camps. That's it. Cool. W gaming. Can like play this a little bit just to get some mana. Dude, that auto phantom hit, what the heck? Alright. Just getting the camps, W. Bit of a miss by me. Sorry, it happens. I'm allowed to make mistakes. Just absolutely beautiful from us. Good shit. Okay, take it back here. We get Yogis. We have 8 stacks already, guys. This is quite great, I will say. This is definitely quite great.
Group up. Aw, miscast your fate, did ya?
We have to just keep getting our stacks, guys, and we'll be all set. I missed. He's still dead. Auto 2. Nice. Loki's here. Shit. OP character, maybe? Is this a jungle moment? The heck? Dude, this guy just pops pendulum. Unfair item, dude. I don't have one of those. We're out. Damn it. All good. A little bit grief by us there. It's fine. I'm just gonna stay in right. I have nothing else to do. Maybe his back rights are up. Oh my gosh, they are. Pretty easy little invade. Alright guys, well I'm almost at my ult again, so I wanna like use it. Nice. Let's walk over mid. Giannis is in a little bit of trouble. Maybe. They did kind of fight in mid and die, which is a little sad. I think he's just out. Yeah, that's too bad. People want to get a lot there? Not really. Okay, I guess it could be worse. I do kind of have to clear this, I feel like. But maybe I don't have to entirely? I don't know. Would it be the best build to max MP5? Well, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, getting something that's technically better at getting MP5 or whatever isn't necessarily, like, the best build, right? Like, I mean, breastplate is, like, one of those core items. You're just trying to build a build that's rounded and strong, right? And if it can benefit in those pools, you do it. We're gonna get Loki'd on here. He's gonna get Loki'd on here. Okay, do I get Giannis ulted here? Maybe. Fun. So I'm not really too sure, but this build does feel very good as is.
Gang, left leg, right.
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has
It's a bit awkward, but it's fine, I guess.
job.
Just try to get more old stacks here in a second.
Tower is under attack.
Am I insing? I'm insing.
The enemy team has destroyed
Bro, what? How is that happening? Below? Okay, dude. I guess Poly? Oh, I guess I'm just like griefing. I don't know. Like, I feel like the Sionis is just completely alone, or we're so strong in the 2v2, and he's just like afraid to fight. Ay, 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 man. Just a disaster, I guess. Maybe I should have went Genji's first. I didn't know we'd be so afraid in mid. I'm going back to duo. Screw this. Equal gold. Yeah, I mean, they just snuck a gold fury somehow. I mean, but like, my lead is completely gone, dude, off of a shutdown. That's so stupid. I just don't know why we're not playing up. Like, it's so easy to. I mean, now it's not, but... whatever. Why does it work? Because you can just kind of spam abilities and stack your ult. Your lanes are pretty good. Loki's here. Alright, Kern's gonna come over. We gotta run. We're out though. I guess it could have been worse. Could have been worse.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay.
Slain.
Just look for a back here. We're up 2k now. It's a little bit better. For mana passive, yeah, you don't use mana with this aspect on. You only gain mana for hitting abilities, and you have your ult when your mana bar is full. And your ult scales off mana. So, it's quite cool. It's very different. What the hell? Okay, man. I guess. I mean, that's just like grief. Seems winning. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. I guess that makes sense. Oh, what's up, Kura? How are you, man? Nice to see you. It's been a bit. Quitting because it wasn't fun. Fair enough, man. That's all it takes sometimes, dude. Yeah, I mean, this one's a bit of a mess.
Under attack. The enemy team has destroyed.
Naturally.
An enemy has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack.
go on him. Let's do it right somewhere here. Alright. Doo-doo. Yeah, I mean, this game is just gonna be like absolute shit show, but we'll probably win eventually. We're up 1K. Oh man. Like, this shutdown system is so shit though. This guy's 2 and 3, I'm 8 and 2, and he's down 300 gold. Yeah, okay. Like, how does that make any sense, dude? On the bright side, we get stacks, so that's, that at least is gonna stay valuable. I guess there's just a bit of nothing going on. I can like path over a little bit. Coming over. Nice. What is this? KDA's 011. Oh, 12. Can we just get a tier 2 on right, maybe? Surely, right? I think so. A little bit of a bad ult by me. So we got one. Nice. Good job, guys. It's a big kill. Yeah, this Ra's kind of tanky. I guess he's pro shredded. Body blocked him a little. Or he's dead. Nice, good job. There we go. Can walk at this Giannis a little bit. Oh, he's out. No worries. Alright, we'll take it back here. We are up 1,500 now on their support. So a little bit better. Not too bad at all. Take a pyro angle here, maybe. There we go. Pretty good. That's kind of what I was looking for. Just want to reach somebody and get some stacks. Pretty good again. So yeah, so we get mana for hitting abilities on, like, you know, enemies in general, but especially gods. So it's really good if we're hitting our stuff. Damn.
Attack the Gold Fury!
Should be pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's a little like AFK of me, but we can just do gold, I guess. Yeah, coming. This is beads. He's got ult, I'm sure. There we go. Big boys. There we go. The Scylla win-loss is likely to rise. I mean, it did fall a little bit today. We had that one loss where we actually made the game really competitive, but it just was such a rough match, you know? But doing pretty good. Kind of turning it around for sure. I had such a good Scylla game too that match. They just have so much healing, dude. I did a lot of damage there. I guess I'm like not that stacked yet. I mean, I'm pretty well off. Not level 20 to be fair. I'm like hitting all my shit though. Maybe it's just like a 2v5 in that spot. Not fair enough. Yeah, guys, I wish we had anti-heal for what just happened in mid. That would have been cool. Roll on him, we got him still. Shit. Nice. Missed. No. There we go. Alright, the fight kind of flipped for us. It's half health. I don't think I ever kill this guy. Maybe. It's definitely how we just probably like to flank this, yeah. Too bad. All good. He's just so fast. It's fine. No worries. Alright, we will probably back. We got a lot of gold. 35 stacks now at 22 minutes, which is absurdly high. Aren't as good as stacking protections in Smite 2, is that so? It more or less is the case. You go Yogis on Scylla because it is like a selfish item and it's really strong on this character, but yeah, Thebes by and large is just not really a great item. Zatman did get a kill, dude. Frick. It happens, dude. It's all good.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm building stacks.
Nice shove. Okay, I mean, that is Giannis one ults, I guess. Should be okay. Not really sure if there's much to do here, but 37 stacks, guys. That is an improvement. That's screw it. We just keep getting these, or we're about at 20, so we get a pretty nice spike on our ults. It usually is like about 20% extra damage, more or less, upon hitting 20, so that's gonna feel really good. We're already hitting quite hard. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit sketchy. there. Shoots. He's so fast, dude. Look at this movement speed. Bro, we're actually just like against double healer with a bunch of movement speed, and they just like, we were arenaing them, we're hitting our shit, and it just doesn't even matter. Like, this is so crazy. Anti-heal is so awesome. Ooh. Oh wait. Like, this is ridiculous, no? Dude, we are actually getting hit by every ability, it just doesn't even matter. I'll go the shitty contagion and do nothing with it. But I guess we'll pretend that these items are useful. I guess I could go brawlers. I mean, it's still shit. Like, these items just suck. Oh man. I guess I'm at 39 stacks, guys. Let's go. We'll take it. Good kill. Bad second ult. So good, we forced the Loki out. Shit. Okay. I mean, it's kind of alright. Can we do anything here? Not sure. And I did root this guy, so maybe... I mean, dude, he's just full health. Like, what is this, man? He's prot shredded. I mean, this is just a sick joke, no? Like, look at this. That just can't be real life. That just cannot be real life, man. Good kill. Just can't be real life. Like that was a real team fight right there. Shove. It removed all anti-heal items? Yup. I mean, like, it's the most insane shit of all time. Like, it's genuinely so awful if people actually, like, build correctly. There's just nothing you can do. Like, mind you, their Kern doesn't even have the right starter. Like, he went Cowl, which is just stupid. So if you had Death Stole, it's just like even worse. Missed. Happens. I guess we did stop his back, so it's not that bad. Damn. Jump. Back here. Let's go Useless Contagion. W. If you don't pay gods with well, you know what the thing is? They reduced all inherent anti-heal to only 25%. So if you're Sobek, U3, it's 25%. That's the most anti-heal in the game. You can get 25%. Thank you, T, for the follow. Appreciate you, bro. How are you? So 25% is the most you can get. After what we just saw, that's the absolute best. That's if my character spawns in with it. %. 25%. Yep. Oh man, what a game. Is this guy killable? I'm slowed by when I'm stampeded, by the way. Okay. We have been slowed while slow immune. That is just lovely. Alright, time to take it back, guys. Ay, 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 man. You know, Hell's probably gonna suck. They've, like, all of the normal healers, they've kind of, like, that do damage, they've kind of, like, made their healing suck, but Guan Yu's healing, still really good. Ability healing, still overpowered, and, or aspect healing, they just forgot about, I guess. So, here we are. Good shit, Merlin. We went off that. What an absolute horror show of a match. At least we won. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure I want to queue again after that. That sucked. 51 stacks, so we did hit a record for, like, ourselves. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, if you don't see that as, like, just being the worst design of all time, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's just like so miserable. And like, you pair that with lash builds every game and all this shit, it just sucks. And there's just zero counterplay. Like, I don't know. 34k self-healing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. Ay, 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 bro. Whatever. All good. Stacks give you maximum mana, which make your ults do more damage because your aspect makes you scale off of mana. You're with your ult. GG's. Yeah, John, I just played a really awesome game. It's a heal spam. So sorry about that. Yeah, at least we won. All right, guys. Think we're gonna call it there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, jeez, man, what have they done to the ranked in this game? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Intersect, for the raid, dude. Appreciate you guys. I'm just gonna go to bed.